Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
Hold on, I'm chewing, but I got a question for you.
Okay.
Do you think that, well, one, what do you think mermaid pussy tastes like?
I don't want to say fish because it's too obvious, but like, let's go like specific kind of fish. For some reason, I feel like mermaid pussy would be like catfish.
Ew. That's
Yeah.
like the worst fucking fish.
I don't know. I like catfish.
That's like the dirtiest, slimiest fucking fish that eats
bro.
garbage.
What about fucking? What about tilapia? Tilapia is disgusting.
Tilapia? No, catfish is worse than tilapia.
I don't know, man. I think catfish is on top of it with like rockfish, bro.
I don't know. I think, hey, you think instead of getting yeast infections, mermaids just make pearls?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Hold on, I'm putting in a pair of headphones.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, so, well, real quick, what you been listening to lately? What's some good music, brah?
Well, I mean, like, if we're going metal, I've been listening to a lot of different shit right
Doesn't
now.
have to be metal,
recording?
just favorite bands. Yeah, we're fucking recording.
Oh, I didn't know we were recording.
Limp fucking biscuit.
Oh, dude, limp dickness. Well, I mean, like, I've been listening to, like, Primitive Man a lot, and I just saw them. They were fucking dope.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that show. You see anything crazy? Well, first off, list the bands that were there. What show was it?
It was, alright, so going through, like, the actual lineup, it was Primitive Man, Full of Hell, Acacia Strain, and, oh my god. Hold on. The headlining band, and I don't even fucking remember who it was. Fit for an Autopsy.
Ooh, how was Fit for an Autopsy? I gave them a listen not too long ago, and it was just kind of like, on the recordings.
Generic. Like, it was, here, let me put it this way. I felt, I walked out of that show thinking, damn, dude, I slept on fucking the Acacia Strain so hard in my childhood. Like,
we didn't, though. We gave them a shot. We gave them a shot.
We gave them a shot for one album, and then, like Wormwood is their, like, high-ass album is the one that, like, we listened to. Yeah, sure, we didn't really get into that. But, like, their later albums apparently just blew the fuck up. Or it was just the live show. Like, because after I listened to them, when I listened to them after the show, I was like, damn, dude, this hits so much different now. Like, I don't know. Oh, and the lead singer pulled out a maraca during a breakdown and did the breakdown with the maraca.
That's intense. I'm fine with that.
It was pretty great. Well, the craziest thing that happened was the mosh pit literally doubled in size after the Acacia Strain's first song. And it got to the point where we were all being pushed up against the barricade. I thought I was at Astroworld.
Nice.
And the pit got so fucking big, dude. You could see it. Like, it was like a thin. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you're a tall motherfucker, so you could probably see it anyway. But like, you know how like when you're looking at the mosh pit through the crowd, you only really see people running, you know, but you don't really see faces and shit.
Yeah.
But like this mosh pit was like made the people so thin on the corners that you could actually see people running by like motion blur. It was crazy. It was and it's a tiny set venue, dude. That shit was really small.
That sounds a little psychedelic, to be honest.
It was pretty dope. Primitive Man had a 30-minute set and they played 4 songs.
Okay.
That's all I have to say about that.
I mean, it's Primitive Man, so I mean that sounds about right.
And my girlfriend, dude, Liv looked at me and she's like, she looks at me and she goes, I see why they call themselves that. Because it's just
dumb
big,
caveman
dumb
shit.
fucking gong, 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 gong. It was fuck. It was really good. And then, let's see. I after they got done, right, I was just like they were like, yeah, thanks for Primitive Man. They were like putting shit down. Shit got real quiet, and I was like, do it again. And some chick was like, no. It was so rude, bro, because they're like standing on the stage still.
Ah, damn.
I'm praising these guys for the set they just did, and you're like, no, don't do it again.
Oh my god.
What a bitch.
What do you think is the most obscene thing you've ever yelled at a band during, like, a live show?
The most obscene thing?
I think yelling "Give me your seed" directly to the guitarist of Cattle Decapitation was one of them.
That was fun. I do remember after Dying Fetus got done and the crowd got quiet. I love doing that. I don't know why I like to be that guy. I mean, I'm on a podcast, so obviously I like my ego to flare a little bit, but like whenever there's a chance and everything's quiet, I just have to scream something completely random. Like I remember seeing Dying Fetus and they were packing down and everything got quiet, and I was just like, buckets of cum! I came buckets! Yeah, I don't know. It just came to me. I don't know.
It came
to me. Yeah, it came to me.
Shit, I'm trying to think. I don't know, "Made My Asshole Tingle" is always a good throwback.
Who? You're breaking up a little bit. What?
"Made My Asshole Tingle" is a good one.
Oh yeah, I liked when. Oh, never mind. I don't want to talk about them. I don't want to give them a platform. Fuck that band. I forgot about that.
Wow. Damn.
It's one of the. It really sucks that there are bands that we can't talk about now because giving them a platform would give them, a platform. But mainly because there are funny things that have happened during those bands.
Yeah, there's remember when oh god, was it in Dying Arms, their vocalist showed up on your fucking front door trying to sell tickets, and we bought one, and he was looking for his pen to make a mark of how many tickets he sold, and he couldn't find it, and it was right there in his fucking ear the whole time.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Shout out to Orion, because
from the bottom to the top. I mean, in terms of underground.
Yeah, I mean, in Dying Arms, their first show back was at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
That's crazy. Just to think about, that's nuts.
I know. I couldn't believe that shit. Oh, and just to reiterate too, it's not like the band that I don't want to talk about is like a band that I like or something. It's a band that they're pieces of shit, so I don't want to give them, I don't want to talk about them.
Okay. Well, I've been listening. Okay, whether or not these bands are pieces of shit, I don't know. But I've been listening to some Marvel of Decay. These are bands that I think have been doing something interesting. It might not be totally up my alley, but I'm going down that lane for something refreshing. Okay. So I was listening to what's this band? It's like A Scent of Autumn, ASCENT, and they're pretty fucking good. They do some weird shit though that I used to not be into, but in the context of their full-length album, it sounds pretty chill. They do this lo-fi hip-hop beat shit for a second in their album, which is pretty cool.
Are they what's that fucking band that you like, 100 Gex or whatever?
It's not that fucking bad. It is not 100 Gex. It is not that fucking bad. I mean, it's literally just lo-fi hip-hop. It's not hyper-pop crazy shit. But I'll tell you what has been crazy. There's this band called Unicorn Hole.
Unicorn Hole?
Unicorn. Get it?
That
Cornhole?
Sounds hot.
Unicorn Hole?
Oh, Unicorn Hole.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
yeah. You just sounded like SpongeBob when he tries to be cool, dude. Yeah.
I mean, isn't that where everyone emulates their coolness from?
It's true. I mean, SpongeBob is the pinnacle of coolness.
He eats nails in his cereal without any milk.
No, he doesn't.
Well, whatever. Fuck you. Summoning the Lich.
You're doing it, Weenie Hut Jr., dude.
I'll see you there, bitch. Yeah, sipping on my apple teeny in the corner like a boss.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
You mean your high C cup?
My high C cup. Laced with alcohol. Fucking nail polish remover. Dude, for fans of like the Black Dahlia murder, I know what happened to the Black Dahlia murder happened to the Black Dahlia murder, and like they're going strong and credit where credit is fucking due. But if you're like branching
they're pretty
outwards,
good. They're pretty good live right now.
Oh, dude, Brian Eschbach on vocals is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Great. And oh god, what's the fucking guitarist? Oh god, the guitarist for fucking oh god, Black Dahlia murder.
That's Brian, isn't it?
No,
I mean,
the new lead.
anymore.
The new lead. Brandon Ellis. Brandon Ellis.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Fucking
wasn't he in the band
crazy.
before and came back?
Yeah. He started Arsis and then came back.
Oh right, okay.
But for fans of Black Dahlia murder, if you're trying to branch out, Summoning the Lich is pretty damn close. Good shit.
It's not. It seems like it's not loading.
What? Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to play anything by them because copyright.
I
mean, well, here, look. I'll play.
I have been
I'll play
listening...
2 seconds. I'll play 2 seconds. Let's just listen to the fucking vocal. Yeah, they do some weird shit.
It reminds me of they kind of merged a little bit of like Behemoth with like King Diamond.
Yeah, like here we go. There it is.
Oh, dude, that is so.
Say that again.
Trevor.
You cut out for a second.
That is so Trevor.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That is definitely Trevor.
Nasally ass highs. Anyway, Mike, I believe we have a episode conjured up entirely by you today. You're driving this thing.
Yeah, you're damn right. But you're at the wheel. I'm just a co-captain.
Well, I'm at the wheel, but you are the navigator, which makes me merely an extension of the vessel here.
Speaking of which, I don't think I pulled out my map yet. Fuck.
Map.
Yeah, because I'm the navigator, you stupid bitch. You're the one that said it.
See, that's why all I do is fucking turn the wheel for the boat, and you do all the thinking, man. I just there thinking stuff, and that wasn't for me,
look,
man.
I just do the thinking, man. You're the one that pulls the shit, you motherfucker.
Man, I sure wish I could read, so that way I could look at this fucking episode you got laid out here, man. I know it's a good episode, but I wish I could read it.
So wait, is this? Why don't we cut? Okay. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm working on my shit. Okay, I got my shit out. All right. So first off, AJ.
Yes.
I wanted to say, did you know that my phone is slow as fuck, and I can't seem to pull up this document that I need to pull up?
I believe it.
And I honestly don't want to use the computer because my parents' Wi-Fi is ass.
Yeah. That sucks. We're doing kind of a guerrilla episode here. We're not in our usual places. I'm in like a new spot, and Mike's in his old spot, and we don't have our traditional shit.
Yeah. I had to come down here to use the Wi-Fi because my Wi-Fi went. All right, so first off, did you know, AJ, the Mario mushroom is actually based on a real mushroom?
Yes, apparently it is. What is it? The Amanita muscaria? Yes,
I guess. I don't know. I don't speak Latin.
I have it up. I have it up in front of me. I have a okay. So we're on lithub.com. It is Amanita muscaria, the real life mushroom we know from Disney movies, and I guess
Yo, Amanita muscaria, dude.
yeah, and dude,
Yo, give me one of them. Give me one of them muscarias. I'm a need one, dude.
yeah, from Mario to Assassin's Creed. Damn. From Mario to Assassin's Creed, this mushroom's been making the rounds.
So it actually, one of the side effects of eating this mushroom is, in fact, that you feel like you grow, like you actually, like grow in size.
Okay, yeah. Even the mildest of doses have been said to alter perception intensely. As the results become extremely unpredictable, it's not safe to try out even the smallest of amounts, and the mushroom should be treated as poisonous. Sweet, let's get some and do it.
Yeah.
I
mean, it works for Mario, right? I mean, he eats a lot of them, dude.
I grew up on Mario, and it was instilled to me as a child that I should seek out and take mushrooms, just as I find them, with no question.
Yeah,
so,
on the ground.
Right. Or, if somebody hands them to you, or if you win them in a battle, or if you bump
your
head
if you're
on a brick.
Or, if you're just walking down the boardwalk and you see somebody with, like, mushrooms on their plate, you just take it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. We don't get much description of the mushroom in Alice's Adventure. We don't give a fuck about Alice's in Wonderland. We're Mario.
Yeah, I mean,
boys.
but let's just. It is an interesting fact that they are referenced in Alice in Wonderland also.
Yeah. We need Mario.
I think it is anyway.
We need Mario. So here we go. You hear the joke when
Mario.
you're 12 or 22. You'll likely hear it from some kind of incredible revelation that changes the way you look at Super Mario Bros. Franchise. At some point, though, the gag becomes blah, blah, blah. Magic mushrooms. Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. This article lists Alice in Wonderland more than Super Mario. Dude, Super Mario.
Think it's because they probably got it from Alice in Wonderland.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, like, Mario is a pretty fucking, like, Tim Burton-y fucking place, dude.
Well, this one's drawing a straight line between Alice in Wonderland and Super Mario. So apparently there is quite the connection. Do I feel like reading out the connection? I don't know, Mike. Do I feel like reading out the connection?
Nah, fuck that shit. Okay. So the first one I got here is the French Contrabassoon.
It's French, so I know I'll fucking hate it, but let's give it a shot.
So basically, this thing, you might actually recognize it, like the tone of it, from a lot of like horror movies and shit. Like anytime, like War of the Worlds, right? Like when those fucking when the things are like, it's a warning that they're coming or whatever. Shit. Yeah, check this thing out, dude.
It's like the Mongolian throat singing of instruments.
Well, actually, can you? Did you pull? Or you have the Wikipedia article, right?
You want me to pull the Wikipedia article first, real quick?
Yeah. Pull. Let's talk about it real quick before we actually listen to it. Just for the sexual thrill.
I got you. Okay, so contrabassoon is the double bassoon, a larger version of the bassoon sounding an octave lower. Okay, no shit. The reed is bigger, the intonation is slightly different. Okay, range, notation, and tone. Contrabassoon is a very deep-sounding woodwind instrument that plays in the same sub-bass register as the tuba, double bass, or contrabass clarinet. Imagine the clarinet, already an obscure fucking instrument for nerds, and then you play the contrabass clarinet. Like, hey, Mike, you know what our fucking song needs is a contrabass clarinet. That's what our fucking music has been missing.
Like, have you ever actually met like an oboe player? Like
are they real?
Contrabassoon players? I don't know. That's the thing. Is like I've heard of oboe players. I've seen oboe players like at concerts, but are they actually playing the oboe? I've never actually seen or met a person that plays the oboe like by itself.
I know. It's there's no like professional oboists.
I think there was one time that I heard like an oboe like sax rendition or some shit, but it was on the saxophone.
Yeah. I don't know
All right,
how
go down to I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I just don't know how one looks at the wide range of orchestra instruments, and then like they center in on one fucking section, and that happens to be the worst section, the fucking woodwind section. And then they center in even more, and it's the contrabass clarinet.
Let's be real though. I mean, like, some woodwind instruments are very beautiful. Like, some actually do very well. The reason I pulled this is mainly because of the video. Listen to this motherfucker, and I'm positive that you're gonna remember it from some kind of movie. Go down and read that Art Barquette era.
Baroque.
Yeah, bro.
Baroque. go woke or Baroque.
Baroque.
Okay, so first off, precursors to the contrabassoon are documented as early as 1590 in Austria and Germany.
There were nerds in 1590 playing this fucking monstrosity.
Mike, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Examples of these low bass dulcians include the octave bass, the and the
Can you click on that picture real quick?
What this thing?
Yeah, dude, it's dude, it looks like somebody just put a fucking horn on a musket. like for real.
Yeah, fucking Jimbo and Gus sitting out there with their black powders, like, no,
he's coming right for us.
Oh my god,
shit.
Dude! I bet you could load that thing up with gunpowder and fucking just hold a flame up to it and shoot like it's a blunderbuss. Come on, let's be real.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It literally looks like somebody took a blunderbuss, took like the weaponry and just stuck holes in the bottom where the fucking stock was.
Fucking dwarven ass, World of Warcraft ass. What else? With current use,
or it's like a mage's blunderbuss, dude. It's like a staff blunderbuss. Like Gandalf the Grey coming in with a fucking like gigantic contrabassoon.
Bum 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 bum.
He said bump. Bump bump bump.
Fucking Gandalf with his horse with the thickest fucking ass you've ever seen. Bum 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 bum. Dude, get this. But for more than a century, this shit was unchanged until Chip Owen, this motherfucker at American company Fox, began manufacturing this shit in 1971 with some improvements. How do you improve upon such a perfect design?
I know, right?
Oh, dude, imagine having this fucking Benedict Eppelsheim. The Contraforte. He invented the Contraforte, a redesigned contrabassoon in collaboration with Guntram Wolff. Dude, Benedict and Bennett and Guntram Wolff sound like fucking badasses.
Yeah, Eppelheim is a pretty dope last name, I'm not gonna lie.
Applescheem.
That's like he sounds like a cult leader, dude. Like Applegate, you know?
Oh yeah. Applegate. The right Igor Stravinsky's The Rite of Spring is one of the few orchestral works that requires 2 contrabassoons. Holy shit.
Dude, the bass in that fucking concert hall must be booming.
Oh,
that'd be like an EDM show.
Jesus. Yeah, holy shit. That has to like beat your heart for you. Like if you have a pacemaker or something, it's not recommended going to Igor Stravinsky. Let me see what year this motherfucker was alive. Oh, okay, he's contemporary. He died in 1971. Well, I don't know. Hold on. When were pacemakers?
Does that count as contemporary?
When were pacemakers invented? Pacemakers were invented in 1960. So you could have went to an Igor Stravinsky concert with your pacemaker, and he could have fucked you all up with his double contrabassoon reverberations.
What if he made the fucking like horn come out of your chest and just made like your heart a contrabassoon? Like every time it pumped, it's like.
That's like if Tony Stark had some asshole orchestral guy living with him that just snuck in and worked on all of his shit. So like he's got that heart thing that he made, and then
fuck all the rest of that. Just fuck all the rest of that. Go to the notable people.
Notable solos and soloists. Look at these absolute chads. Michael Tilson Thomas, urban legend for contrabassoon and orchestra, featuring this other absolute dick wet chad. Cookhorn.
Cookhorn. Cook. Oh, her name is Cookhorn, dude.
Margaret Cookhorn. She was destined for it. Some people are just destined to make the fucking history books. And Bergen Symphony Orchestra. Louis Lipnick. Limp Dick.
Louis Limp Dick, dude.
All these people have cool fuck. John Coltrane.
We got to get one of these and put it in a song, dude. We really do.
Dude,
we got to put one of these in a song, and we got to blow a fucking blunderbuss ball right out of it.
Dude, holy shit! I'm gonna get a Moonsman contrabassoon.
There's only like 3 fucking holes on this thing. Like, look at that picture again. There's like, I don't know if there's any more on the other side.
Well,
but
no, you
like,
got 3 other holes
on the top.
Yeah, and then 3 on the.
No. You have 3. You have 3 on the top, right next to the face piece or the mouthpiece, and then there's like 3 more on the bottom. Yeah. That's like it.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, man, all those other notes just complicate things. You don't need them.
Oh, there's a lever. Okay, so the little lever underneath of them must like take out those valves at the bottom and then make other noise. Yeah, fuck it. Let's listen to this thing in action, bro.
It's like stepping on a piano's little steppy thingies. Because that's what they're called. Thoughts on the French contrabassoon. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
This is a
absolute Chad. That's all I'm gonna say.
Absolute fucking Chad,
made by
dude.
Buffet Crampon from Paris.
Oh.
And it is slightly different to the contrabassoon you would normally see, which would be a German system.
Then I don't want to hear this garbage piece of shit.
Well, I picked this one specifically. There is no like article that I could really find for a French contrabassoon, but this is basically the same exact thing.
Yeah, okay. Lies and other lies you could tell yourself to sleep well at night. No, we'll get the experience. Don't you worry. Let's hear it.
Oh boy.
This looks like some fucking brass ass fuck. This looks like the bottom to my toilet. Like, is this a P trap?
It is. It is actually. Yes, it is. It's a two. Yeah, it's a U trap, dude. No, it is brass though.
Wood is different. It's made from Bubinga wood as a
wood
for the German contra, and the reason they use that is because it's a bit tougher, a bit more dense, so they can bore it a bit so the walls are thinner, which gives a bit of.
Oh, and how'd you get all that wood, you fucking colonist? Oh man, tell me all about how easy that wood is to come by these days.
Oh shit! No, you're right.
The metal on it is red.
How do you get a brighter sound? Fuck you! Why would you tell me to get a bright sound out of a contrabassoon? Isn't that
true.
Antithetical to the idea of a contrabassoon?
Well, no, because like you do want the bass, but you still want the treble in the bass, right? You want to hear the note.
Well, hold on. Hey, fuck, what's that movie company that? Dun dun. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
What the fuck instrument is in that?
That's I'm pretty sure that's a fucking like trumpet.
No, because that's
like a baritone trumpet.
That's too low to be a
or it might be a French horn actually.
Hold on, 20th century Fox intro instrument.
Hey, really quick, turn your fucking impression off, dude. Like cutting out really.
Hold on, this is it says it's got a flute, an oboe, a clarinet in B flat, a clarinet bass, a bassoon, a French horn. Jesus Christ. Okay, there's too much going on in this shit.
I'm telling you, it's just I think it's just a baritone trumpet.
Or it's like, I don't know, the curious case of like what the fuck? It's been a hard day's night in the beginning when he hits like fucking that like a piano. Yeah. and it just merges all together, and everyone thinks it's a totally different instrument. Anyway, let me turn my compression off. Okay, so we gotta hear this fucking thing. We still haven't heard this piece of shit. Ah, come on, play it.
The sort of authentic French sound.
Ew! Ew! Dude, we should have used this in Bog of Eternal Stench. Holy shit.
Oh, we should have, dude. Wait until he hits that low.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It just sounds like muddy. It just sounds like a muddy pit of shit, bro.
Here, I got it. Hey, baby, I really love you. Let me just put something on real quick before we make sweet, sweet, sensual love.
The brown note, dude.
Does that make you horny, baby?
That's the brown note. It's not the wet note. It's not the wet note.
Oh my god. That whew. That's something else. That's
Isn't it? That's heavy, right? See, that's what I was saying. Like it's such a fucking like weird instrument, but it sounds beautiful. Like even those low nasty shits, it sounds so good.
Okay, now put that through a Digitech whammy pedal and fucking bring it down another octave.
Yeah, and then throw it through the Great Destroyer.
All right, what the hell? Hold on, I gotta hear the brown note one last time. Let me sing you the song.
Yeah, it was pretty great, wasn't it?
Let me sing you the song of my people. Okay.
That wasn't the brown note.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, you know, the anticipation will leave people wanting more. But dude, you know what's crazy is that like if you had to microphone that thing, that's like a recording orchestra's fucking worst nightmare because the clack of that fucking thing makes more noise than the instrument.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking too. Like, you would have to have the microphone like right up against that fucking pipe, and like to not get the sound of the clacking, you know. And I don't know, that would have to be a very not very that mic would have to be not very hot at all, you know. Like you'd have to have that so low.
And put like a snare drum mic on the lip of that fucking thing.
No wonder these are just concert instruments, though. Like, I can't imagine this being like a solo instrument for real.
Dude, I really want to see a death metal or a noise band use one of these, though.
Just same.
All
right, so this next one was just kind of a bonus I wanted to give you guys because it was like, I don't know. I was really fascinated with it because there was a guy that came into my work, and he just was walking around with this thing in his hand. It's a tiny little like piece of bamboo that's made by this guy named Eric the Flute Maker. I had you pull one of his videos for this thing. He bought it from this dude's website. It's like $80 or something like that. But he was just walking around playing it, and it sounds just like a saxophone.
Honestly, a saxophone for $80 is a pretty good fucking deal. So if it emulates,
I know,
it
and
well
like
enough.
you can get him in different keys.
All right. Well, are we ready to hear it?
Yeah, let's listen to it. 'Cause it's literally a flute that sounds like a fucking saxophone.
All right. Well, we'll put it to the test.
Here, pause it real quick.
Woo!
Go keep oh fuck, I forgot we pulled the video. Go about halfway in. Because there are a lot of this. Yeah, there you go. All right, back up a little bit. There you go.
Sound
Do that
of
there.
5 o'clock Midtown Manhattan.
It's a duck call.
Oh man, my inner 5-year-old.
If you were running, you'd be running and breathing with what's called an open throat. So you blow from an open throat. A closed throat is snoring.
Thanks, man.
Patting
At
of
least-
the fingers. Now instead of just going up and down the scale,
Woo!
use the peace sign finger.
Yeah.
And now you're playing jazz. second secret to
Okay, yeah, 10
Right?
out of 10.
Yeah, dude thinks this thing is like handmade, and the guy told me he bought it for $80. And I'm like, no fucking shit.
It's
And this
incredible.
video is like 9 years old.
I can tell it's in like fucking 240p.
Woo! Look at that. He added the fucking he added the little vibrato right there with just by moving his little fucking finger. That's it.
Oh! It gets raunchy? It gets raunchy?
roll
It does,
the second
dude.
Note, which looks like this. Bend it back and forth. Ow! And the third secret to jazz,
I love
humming,
him.
gives you the
Come on.
growl of a saxophone.
Yeah. Oh! Oh! God.
Now the tenor.
Oh, that is sex.
And the reed that they give you is like reusable. Like you can like, and it doesn't go bad. Like it's a bamboo reed that basically just doesn't go bad.
Wow. We're getting turned on
And
to
when
this
it-
in the
and-
fucking 20th century, and now, like, people have been using these fucking things for such a long time.
I know, but I'm only recently seeing them coming up.
Mhm.
Like this guy, I think this video I think got popular. Look, there's the extra keynote. There you go. There's the one that's going to be a lower key. So, like, you know, I've only recently seen people like checking this video out. Like, I think this video just recently started getting views.
Okay.
It's probably because of all the people that want the DIY experience because of COVID and shit.
I wonder where this guy is right now.
He said I think he said he's in Central Park.
Oh.
Oh, play that shit. Suck it, Grandpa.
Now, I haven't wet the reed, so it sounds
Oh,
a little
wet the
dry.
reed.
So if I
Wet
were to
that
put it
reed.
Please,
just
dude.
wet it
Oh,
down.
what that read? Oh, fuck yeah, read.
It
Oh,
That's like,
shit,
that
Grandpa.
is dirty talk for orchestralists. Like, oh,
It
you
really
want to wet
is.
my reed, baby?
Oh, you can wet that reed, you motherfucker.
And delicious.
Dude, you know if you had a bunch of those leftover reed things, those would be great to smoke joints out of.
And
Oh,
it's,
fuck yeah.
Come on, man, play the fucking thing. Here we go. That sounded like the fucking.
It did. Oh my god, why isn't he doing the fucking Careless Whisperer shit?
do some Bob Seger or something. Oh, do some Bruce Springsteen.
I'm never gonna dance again. God, dude. That shit sounds so good.
Play some Pink Floyd, you fucking nerd.
Just,
Freebird.
you know, it's just a neat.
Yeah, and there you go. You see that little cap that he put on top of it?
Yeah.
That little cap he just put on top of it. He had ooh, do it again. Oh. Oh my god.
And remember,
Now look at that ring on his
Oh,
finger,
dude.
everybody. This is a married man, so settle down. Put it away.
It doesn't mean that he can't get a little extra reed on his own time, dude.
A
Can't
little
get
extra.
his reed wet.
Yeah.
He can't get his reed wet on the side, bro.
at erictheflutemaker.com,
This looks like Robin Williams.
get two for the price of two.
I
He
let
even
it do
sounds
for
like
the
him.
price of
These are gonna be
fucking.
coming soon. And
Oh,
it's
man.
Time,
It looks like a
Yeah,
mix.
he looks like. I'm good.
What?
No, you stop the video. Good.
Oh, what the hell is it? John Connolly, fucking the guy who played in the Muppets movie.
John Connolly? You mean Sean Connery?
No. His name's like Connolly. He's fucking got, I don't know, white hair. He's a comedian. Anyway, yeah, I don't know.
Looks like,
What?
it kind of looks like Bob Ross without the fucking afro, bro. Bob Ross didn't die. He just went down to fucking. He just went over to New York to make fucking bamboo saxes.
Grew his afro out on the other half of his face.
Yo, can you pull up his website?
What's
It's
his
just
website?
erictheflutemaker.com. I think it's with a K.
I got it. Oh, that's pretty fucking cool. This guy's legit.
Yeah.
Let's look at his specials. Oh, he's got like ocarina and shit. That's cool.
All of them are fucking like handmade and shit.
These actually aren't that bad in terms of price. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean like a 3-pack of like fucking bamboo saxes, I think it said $120 up there. Go up. Yeah. It was like $300. That's still really good. Like for 3 of those motherfuckers, that's $100 a fucking piece.
I was looking at these down here. There's the $85 one, the side blown flute.
Yo, is that a pan flute?
Pan flute? They're all tied together.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here's the one he was using. There's the saxophone.
How much is that?
$195.
That's not bad at all.
Let's see if we can order one. Tuned to itself, tuned in G. Starry Night.
Dude, he also did the Japanese pan flutes or whatever, the little Japanese flutes. Like those fucking wafer fair or the fucking Ronin flutes or whatever they're called. I can't remember what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
But he did those too, and he has a video of that. It sounds really good.
Yeah.
Let's
see if he whips out another anything else here.
Nah, that's it. But I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I
thought is how to enjoy your bamboo sax.
Stick it up your ass.
You smoke a fucking bowl with it.
Why is it so echoey? It's like
they probably edited the actual shit.
Chomp down, bite a little bit on there.
You can kind of hear it when like
yeah.
You can hear like the walking intensifying and shit.
Yeah. All right.
But whatever. Cool. That it's still dope. It's still really cool.
For $185, you can have one.
Go look at that thing I just shared. I was waiting for the fucking thing to finish, and I saw this video while I was scrolling down my feed.
What, on Facebook?
Yeah. Since we're already on instruments and shit.
Facebook fucks my internet up, so if you go out...
We'll do it quick. I just want to just skip over that. So just skip over a little...
Not the circle like West. And I use the big pick. It's called a bachi.
Okay, pause it real quick.
You could cut somebody with that.
I can't remember what the fuck it's called. They named it in the beginning, but
they just named it before you cut them off. Look, it's a big pick. It's called a bachi.
No, the pick is called a bachi. The instrument, I can't remember what it's called.
Oh.
But it's basically a Japanese banjo that has 3 strings. The first string is a like a silk string. The second one is made of something that starts with a T, and the other one is made of nylon. So, and she uses this pick to pluck them while she smacks the head of the Japanese banjo and makes it like a percussion noise. Check it out.
Pick. It's called a.
Oh, we got some new metal shit.
Yeah.
Gent.
Look, she's even getting into it, dude. She's about to headbang. AJ, you see the ring on the finger?
And then also unique
thing
from no fret. So
that's what it is. The shot. She just said it. I can't.
Bottom to
didn't
up.
hear.
Yeah. Very quickly.
So you can slide freely.
That's
on the
right.
strings.
Yes.
I would
I've seen these things played. I've seen these things played, but I've never actually heard what they were called. And I still haven't heard what they're called because we were talking over top of her.
Yep.
But keep going.
So is the goal to smack it every time as you pluck it, like you're supposed?
I mean,
to
it's kind of like that acoustic guitar technique where like, you know, you use your fingers to pluck the guitar and then you hit your fingers on the head of the guitar to make like a pop, you know.
But no,
so it's
that's for like flare and stuff. I'm saying is like every time you pick, is that pick supposed to come off the string and hit the banjo thing a little bit?
Yeah, it doesn't have to. It's the percussion part of it. So she's basically just making the percussion while she's strumming. So it's really just, I guess it's up to her when she wants it to sound like a snare hit. You know what I mean?
Well, I was about because it sounds like with every note there's like a little bit of a tack sound. Like listen,
well,
that papak, you know.
Yeah, but the pack is the string hitting the head. So
not the plectrum.
No, it's not the plectrum hitting the head. It's the string hitting the head. See, like she has complete control.
Wipe out.
Yeah, now I want to watch Pulp Fiction. Okay, that's it for instrument of the day. The 3 instruments of the day.
That's interesting. It looks like you could not make a bigger deal out of those fucking tuning pegs. Like, you know how a guitar is just those little teeny tiny things you gotta work with. These fucking things just jutting out into space and time.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, I guess.
You got 3 whole strings to worry about, and they gotta make it like the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah, wouldn't you?
I guess. I guess.
I mean, like nowadays guitars don't even have fucking heads.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You know what I mean? Like be happy that this one has 3 pegs on it with a head.
Dude, I bet you Strandberg makes one of these with the fucking head cut off where this thing is down at the bottom.
Yeah, and it probably doesn't hold the strings like at all.
Dude, you know what it is? There's can you see my mouse?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, so imagine, so it's segmented, like, bam, bam, and that's one snare, and then there's a blank space, and then there's a snare box, and then a blank space. So there's like 4 or 5 different little snare boxes, and in between each one is one of the tuning pegs.
That'd be fucking hilarious, actually. That'd be so unneeded, like micro frets or whatever they are.
I'm just thinking of like when they cut the heads off and put the tuners down at the bottom inside of the fucking body of the guitar. Like that would be the equivalent. Just make a bunch of little mini snare boxes, and then in between them put the tuning pegs, and you just roll them.
See, we can actually see the difference of like me being a drummer and you being a guitarist. Because what I would do is I would put a rattler on that snare.
Oh my god, that would be
rattler. Neat. I would put a rattler on that snare and actually make it like an actual snare drum. That
would be cool as shit. All right,
so like we're already about an hour in, so we don't have to do this full thing. This is drug of the day. This was actually just kind of a random article that I did find. I started reading it. It actually. So some of the shit this shit does is kind of crazy.
So this thing is called the Ipomea Tricolor. You know what it reminds me of is the fucking girl from Impomea instead of fucking Impanema. That fucking dudes.
Yeah, you lost me.
Oh man, yeah, that's like a famous little jazz lounge song or whatever. And
I mean, I've heard that song, but I didn't know that that's what it was called.
Yeah, girl from Ipanema. It's like the waiting song for every fucking show in the world. So what did you learn about this thing? AJ, it's been so long, I have forgotten. Dude, well, I've been getting really good at skimming shit lately. Good for you.
But I did pull an experience story from a person using this drug.
Do you have it up? Because I don't think I do. Or do I?
You should.
Is it in the thing? Oh, story. Okay. Oh wow, it's on the Psychonaut wiki too. Cool.
Yeah, because it was the next page ever. Let's just give it a brief like introduction. Let's see what is it. Let's see, like the actual drug, not the experience.
So we got a 6 foot.
No, male. AJ. No, AJ, go back to the Psychonaut on the drug. Yeah, let's go over this. Let's go over what it is real quick, just to because we didn't even like say what it's called.
So parts of this motherfucker have been used by many Mexican Native American cultures as an entheogen, R. Gordon Watson has argued that the hallucinogenic seeds used by the Aztecs under the Nahal name Tliltiltsin. Tliltiltsin, where the seeds of eye tricolor was noted that the Zapotecs and Oaxaca know the seeds as Bado Negro. Okay. Okay, blah, blah, blah. 1941, this fucking white dude discovered it. So basically, according to the fucking history books, it didn't exist until 1941. You know, all these people using it, you know, whatever. This motherfucker comes up in 1941.
Fuck all the native tribes that were using it for fucking medicine and shit beforehand. This guy found it.
Guys, you'll never believe this. Maybe we can use this as medicine. Comes running out with his fucking little jar laboratory bullshit.
I tried it in the woods already. It's not poisonous.
3 of my researchers died. All right, the hallucinogenic properties of the seeds are usually attributed to aerogine, known as D-lysergic acid, or LSA.
I remember that, yeah.
Okay, so that's neat.
So basically, it's kind of like it's like a plant version of LSD.
That's kind of neat. So I wonder...
That's not shrooms.
We got to see what the difference is in this person's experience. That way we know what LSA is like here.
Go for it.
All right, so we got a 19-year-old male, 6 foot tall. This happened in 2020. My experience, LSA and all this, and MDMA, THC, amphetamine, cocaine. Holy shit! Was this
guy's been on? He's been on a fucking journey, guy. He's only 19.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? So MG.
That's hot.
MG Mexican Morning Glory. Is that Morning Glory? Is that what it's supposed to be?
MG is Morning Glory. Yes.
Okay. So yeah,
MG seeds is Morning Glory seeds.
Yeah, Epimea tricolor. Okay, cool.
I think Morning Glory is the strand of this Epimea.
Pick a narrator voice. Do you want the badass narrator voice, or do you want something else?
Give me like give me like you know, just the basic like the antagonist telling a story. Like how did I get here?
It's 0 hour. This dish tastes really good, actually. I swallowed it in a matter of 5 minutes or less. I decided to lay down and just calmly wait, hoping not to get this extreme nausea that those seeds are capable of producing. 30 minutes in, as always, with these seeds, the experience starts with this weird feeling on my face, the very same feeling I felt after administering the 1-PLSD. The only difference is that it happened on my arms. And back then, now... It is on my arms back then. Now it is happening on my face. I assume it's because the vasoconstriction this substance produced. No nausea.
Dude,
okay.
this guy knows what the fuck he's talking about, because he must be like what is that fucking YouTube guy that does all the drugs on camera just to like show how he does them?
Mom, I'm not a drug addict. I'm a biohacker.
I'm a biohacker. I would have been like, I'm a researcher. I'm a botanist.
Eyes are just rolled in the back of his head. What were you saying?
What's the name of that fucking guy that the YouTuber that does all the drugs?
Oh! He's got like he's the orange hair. It's kind of
no, the bald guy.
Now he's bald. I think back then he used to have like kind of messy orange hair, right?
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember.
And he kind of talks like really plainly. Like you can tell like by the sheer amount of stuff he's got to be like a little burnt out.
Yeah, maybe. I just like every time I see a video of him, he's wearing like a white T-shirt, and he's bald, and he's got a goatee. I can't remember his fucking name. His videos don't show up anymore because fucking the YouTube monetization like fucked him. I think it's like whatever. So that guy, this kid is, I think, on that guy's level of like researching these drugs.
Yeah, let me see.
That's psych substance.
Yeah,
that's it. Psych substance. That guy.
Yeah, this guy. He used to have hella hair. Hold on, I used to know him back in these days. Damn, he's had a bald head for a while. Yeah, he's had a bald head ever since I started watching him. I've been watching him for like 7 years now. Fuck, dude. How to do MDMT. How to MDMT. MDMT. Jesus Christ. I want kids, man. Anyway, Yeah, this guy's really cool. His stuff should be. Y'all should definitely watch his stuff.
Yeah, I like his I liked his video on Salvia. That was crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 minute in, we're starting to feel some nausea.
That's 1 hour in.
Oh, that's 1 hour in. Okay, so 30 minutes. Oh, yeah. Okay, my bad. 1 hour in, starting to feel a little bit of nausea. Okay, the color's a little brighter. Getting some laughter fits. Cool. Okay, so the world is beautiful. Hour and 30 minutes in. Straight edges of my environment, not so straight. So it's like any mushroom trip, I guess, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. I realized I'm having a math lecture in, oh my God, why?
Yeah, in like half an hour, dude.
Why?
That's great, dude. He took the drugs before the fucking math lecture. Why? That's beautiful. Why would you do that?
What the fuck?
This fucking guy's my hero.
God damn it. Okay, so we can't feel bad for this guy.
Why? Right. Fuck that. Let him do his thing.
2 hours. Okay, you know what? That's probably the only way some people can understand math. I know fucking it's like another language to me, so maybe I'll finally get it if I fucking just take a shitload of whatever this is.
Or maybe like you actually don't get it, you just think you do.
Yeah, maybe.
Like those people that get drunk thinking that they know how to speak Spanish.
You know what I remember? The only thing that I remember from my statistics class?
What's that?
Chebyshev's formula. And that's because of the fucking name. Chebyshev.
The only thing I remember from like algebra was fucking the Pythagorean theorem. Whatever, we're talking about math during drugs.
Yes, back to drugs. Let's begin our math lecture. Oh man, I'm trying to write down as much as possible, but I'm barely keeping up with my lecturer. Grid in my notebook bends and drifts back and forth. I'm tripping well, high as a kite, laughing to myself. I understand every single thing in this lecture, and I'm actually surprised about that. Okay, but what happens if you get called on, my dude? Like,
he has to go up to the class and do the fucking. He's got to do the Billy Madison thing, dude. Those are Z's.
My friend Kay asked me if I would like to go to the beach with her. I agreed and once again got so excited. How can you make plans? I don't know how the fuck. Dude, can you believe that, like, there are people who just operate and do shit while just high as a motherfucker? Like, I mean hallucinating. Hallucinating.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know, because, there are people out there that would be like, yeah, I just did some shrooms. You want to go out to, like, the skate park or something? Yeah, dude, let's do that.
Oh my
God. I don't know. Like, some people just go, man, the world is beautiful and I can just function so well on drugs. It's so weird. I don't get it.
And I guess they must be, to a degree, to their own body, to their own capacity, like micro-dosing or something, because, like, they obviously have to have one foot in reality to be able to, like, make plans and do things and coordinate themselves. Otherwise, they'd be just, like, tripping balls in a corner screaming, you know?
Why not? I didn't mean to give you mushrooms, girl.
Okay, every texture looks like a Mandelbrot kind of fractals. I'm amazed by that. Okay, 4 hours in.
What the fuck is that?
We're going to the beach. Oh, Mandelbrot kind of fractals. Mendel. Yeah, it's just this shit.
Oh, okay.
The more you zoom in on stuff.
The fucking basic ass GIMP setting on the yeah, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. Mandelbrot pattern is just infinitely fractal, meaning it goes into itself infinitely divisibly.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, so anyway, I arrived at Kay's place, heading to the beach. I'm peeking now. One open eye fractal visuals blend everything.
4 hours in.
The LSA is not really that potent mind alterer, so I'm not freaking out like I would do after administrating 1P LSD or anything like that. I'm really enjoying this trip. Okay. 8 hours in, I'm getting off the peak. The visuals are still visible, but they are getting milder slowly as the time passes. 12 hours in, I barely notice visuals. Conclusion, eating MG seeds with garlic is beneficial because garlic has sulfur alkaloids that neutralize some, if not all, of the cyanogenic glycosides that MG seeds contain. Okay, nerd. What else can I say about MG seeds blended with some kind of food may extend the come-up phase and overall duration of the trip? which in my opinion is a really good thing. This is my first trip, which I hope you enjoyed. I'm intending to take more. Okay, so we didn't have a bad trip. I mean, he went to the beach with his friend. He got through his math lecture and laughed through the whole fucking thing.
But you know what he didn't explain? He didn't explain, or they didn't explain, like, how, like they said, oh yeah, I see the fracture. Jesus Christ, what do they call them?
Fractals.
The fractals. I see fractals and the colors are brighter and I'm laughing. But what's happening? You know, like I want to know, like what are you truly experiencing? I don't want to know, like, this is where the peak is, and I feel like, you know, I see things. Oh, okay, but like, what are you seeing? Like,
it's just fractal. So like, when I did LSD, like, when you are just in the come up phase and it hasn't really hit you yet, the first thing that well, never mind. After it's hit you for a little while and you're like used to it and you're in kind of the zone, you see like shapes and everything, like literal, like everything looks like Tron a little bit.
okay.
And he's saying that, like, he just sees these patterns.
Vaporwave.
Yeah.
It's a vaporwave music video.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what he's getting at. It's a vaporwave music video. Everything that he sees, because he's at the beach. I mean, but
the
sand looks like a fractal carpet, and so does the sea. So it's Tron. He's living in Tron right now.
I would, you know, I'm a little disappointed with myself because I thought that this drug would have been more interesting.
Well, that's actually good to know, because if you don't like LSD and want something that's a little like less crazy,
potent. That's true. Okay, that makes sense. So like, because I'm not really like that kind of dude that's like, yeah, I'm gonna do hallucinogenics. If I do an MG speed, I could probably like at least feel what it feels like.
And you know, to this person's credit, they did use like this recipe that neutralized some of the shit. So like, they gave you like what you can do to kind of like reduce nausea. There it is. Yeah. So it's far less than the nausea I would have felt after just chewing the seeds on their own. So there you go. So they kind of saved you from something if you do decide to try it.
True. Very true. Well, that's that.
Yeah. So Impamea tricolor. Neato.
I wonder where you can get that.
I don't know. Let's
All right, so this I thought was I just thought would be kind of cool to talk about since we're on drugs. And we also haven't had a fandom discussion in a while either.
Skooma. So
I'm surprised this hasn't been a drug of the day yet.
Yeah, so should we even name the fucking game? I mean, it's all over the place. We shouldn't even fucking name the game, because if you've been living under a rock and don't know what this shit is yet, fuck you, get out of here.
I know that there's a drink concoction that you can make called skooma, but it's not drug related, I guess.
I wonder if there's like a skooma in real life that you can make. Well, it's a narcotic, never mind. So I'm thinking of like a mixed drink. But it's
It is an illegal narcotic.
Yeah, so skooma was made and perfected by Dunmer by way of mixing of moon sugar and nightshade. Since then, the drug has been used across the continent. When used, skooma increases the user's strength, speed, and restores stamina. So it's kind of like PCP.
But it is highly addictive.
Yeah, some of the more addictive effects of the drug are bouts of euphoria, protracted lethargy, loss of voice, minor fits, and possibly death.
Possibly. But what fun is a drug without death? I mean, Jesus. Without that, like, little bit of, hey, you might die.
Dude, it's crazy how deep the lore goes. An Argonian addict of the drug named Wuyeta was able to cure her addiction by drinking a healing potion. And I'm sure this is like in one of the random thousands of books that you pick up on some fucking random of the thousands of desks in the fucking game.
Actually, I think that was a quest.
Oh, okay.
But whatever, there's millions of fucking quests in that game, so like, it's not like you can single out every single one, I guess.
Okay, so
unless it was in like Morrowind or something.
Okay, here we go. There are also secret dens where people can buy this drug. Okay, so they got like opium dens, the skooma dens, yeah, and then Riften. Riften is like Baltimore.
Dude, that is a fucking awesome name for a band, dude. Skooma Den.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Encyclopedia. Oh, fuck. Hold on.
Control Alt Tab.
It's all right.
I mean Control Shift T. My bad.
Encyclopedia Metallum. Fucking Skooma. We're gonna look up all the Skooma bands. Oh, well, there's one band called Skooma.
One band called Skooma.
2017. Okay, and then what was the other one? Skooma Addict.
Skooma Den.
Nah. Okay. Cool. It's open.
Dude, Skooma Den. That's awesome.
Go for it.
We need to have a whole segment based on band names that should be bands.
Yeah, dude. Let's make up like a whole ass show of made up just fucking bands.
Oh, dude, we're gonna be listening to some Anal Grenade in a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Skooma in Skyrim is watered down and is not as strong as in other provinces. Okay, so Skyrim's lacking on the good shit.
Yeah, because they're getting it watered down and cut like fentanyl.
And the Khajiit have a tolerance because they consume it in some form every day. Okay, so here you go. Skooma can be used by vaporizing the liquid and smoke through a pipe. Or by drinking it in liquid form.
That's pretty great.
Neat.
It's basically heroin.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's except it's made of moon sugar. I bet it tastes delicious. Delicious.
Just because it's named sugar doesn't mean it's delicious.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I like brown sugar. Brown sugar is pretty good. Raw sugar, I don't like raw sugar, but it's all right. It's still sweet.
Yeah, that's actual sugar though. But just because other things are named sugar.
Yo, I will give you some sugar, son.
Some booger sugar.
Booger sugar.
Yeah, that's Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's drug of the day.
Well, cool. We got a good little mix of drugs. We're all drugged up now. That's a perfect segue to go into Encyclopedia Erratica. What do you got for us here?
Hold on. There's something going on right now. Sorry, I thought I heard a boom. We can skip this because it's really long.
Poltava. Well, hold on. Okay, so the Battle of Poltava, 1709, was the decisive and largest battle of the Great Northern War. A Russian army soldier, command of Tsar Peter I, defeated the Swedish army under command, blah, blah, blah. The battle put an end to the status of the Swedish Empire as a European great power, as well as its eastbound expansion, and marked the beginning of a Russian influence in Northern Europe. So that's a big deal.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I pulled it. I was kind of going on a deep dive on like I forget what it was. It was Russian history at least. That's right. Because I had an ADD moment. I went into a fucking Wikipedia hole and I was like looking up like some new stuff about the Ukraine war, and I found out about like Putin and the fucking the arrest warrant that he has about trafficking those kids. And I ended up there by searching what like constituted as like Russification.
Okay. Well,
and this is where it led me, and I started reading it a little bit. I'm like, oh, this is kind of dope.
Okay. One little offshoot of this was the Great Frost, and that sounds kind of neat. The Great Frost of 1709. The lowest the temperature had measured since he started taking readings in 1697. So that's 1709. Jesus. Not that much longer. I mean, it's only
like 100 years.
1709. I mean, 1697. That's only a couple years after, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, during the Great Northern
War,
I
say 100 years? I meant like 10 years.
During the Great Northern War, the Swedish invasion of Russia was notably weakened by the severe winter. Sudden winter storms of frost killed thousands during the Swedish army's winter offensive, most notably during a single night away from camp that killed at least 2,000. Dude,
damn, bro.
Imagine losing 2,000 of your fucking able-bodied troops in one night because of cold weather.
That's pretty fucked.
Because the Russian troops were more prepared for the harmful weather and cautiously stayed within their camps, their losses were substantially lower. Dude, that's the Russian way. Just dig in and let the weather do the work.
Yeah, pretty much, because like they can take that weather shit, dude. There's this dude on TikTok that live watches. Excuse me, live watches. He's just this big bear of a fucking Russian dude who just jumps into frozen lakes with just underwear on. And he pops up and he's like, "Welcome to Russia." And he just chugs a bottle of vodka.
Oh, I know there's one guy that does that, and he'll like, I don't know, ice skate around with a chainsaw and shit. And
yeah, we watched that guy.
Oh,
I remember that guy. That was earlier in the punks like inventory category
Go
catalog
back to like episode 2 or 3 for that shit.
Yeah, that's like episode fucking 4.
Yeah, OG. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, this is a fun little battle that I thought was interesting.
The Battle of Poltava as well. Oh, Poltava. As well as as well as the subsequent capitulation ended in decisive victory for Peter I and became the greatest military catastrophe in Swedish history. Damn.
Yeah, this is when the Swedes were like cucked hard, like really hard.
Okay. So this is basically why they've been like laying in the background since.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why they were kind of like, okay, you know, we're not gonna fuck with Russia. Like nothing that they do is gonna be fucking with Russia. You know what I mean? And on top of that, like this was one of the first like Norwegian wars that they had with Russia. So I don't know. It's pretty crazy. It's a pretty crazy situation. The whole thing. The Swedes really tried. I have to give them that. The Swedes really fucking tried.
Yeah, here's surrender of Rus and Russian advance, blah blah blah.
This was one of the reasons why Sweden Sweden wasn't an Axis. They were allies, right? Yeah, they were allies. This was one of the reasons I think they were fighting against the Russians, because like they had already been at war with them a couple of times, and they got butt fucked every time.
Well, the Swedes were by and large neutral.
Mostly.
Let me see here. At this point, the Swedish assault had disintegrated and no longer had organized bodies of troops to oppose the Russian infantry. Cavalry, at this small groups of soldiers managed to break through and escape to the south into the woods, where many of the rest were overwhelmed, ridden down, or captured. So you're running away, and your only hope is reaching the fucking forest line.
Yeah. That's the only thing you can do at that point, I guess. Now, you see that name that you skipped over, AJ?
Mm-hmm.
Give it a shot.
Budishensky. Oh, Budjensky. Hold on. Budjensky. I got it.
Now say it like a dumb fuck American.
Budishensky.
How was that easier?
You know my buddy Shensky over here.
Yo, Buddy Shensky's one of the good guys, man.
Oh, they're Buddy Shensky's.
I talk Buddy Shensky every single day. I go down and take my trash down in the fucking car.
Take your trash down to the car?
Yeah, I take my crap down in the car so I can take it to the dump, you stupid fuck.
Okay, aftermath. High-ranking Swedes captured during the battle included Field Marshal Renskold, Major Generals Schlippenbach. You're slipping, man.
Schlippenbachen.
Stackelberg. Fuck you, Stackelberg.
Stiffenlicker.
Hamilton and Prince Maximilian Emmanuel, as well as Piper. Dude, keep them all. You hear those fucking last names? Oh my god. How could any of them be taken seriously?
Yeah, I mean, like, European last names are kind of cringy, bro. Like, and then when you don't pronounce them right, like the European people are just like, you fucking stupid fucking Americans can't say anything right, can you? Yes, I know it's supposed to be like Chestershire or whatever the fuck, but I'm gonna call it Chestershire or whatever the fuck. I don't know. They I don't know. European motherfuckers get really weird with their names, man. Like, anytime some fucking American says something wrong, it's like, oh my god, I can't believe you can't pronounce that. Bro, I don't even know what half those letters are in your fucking name.
You know what's wild? Like, what my fucking teacher was like...
what is an O with a fucking cross through it? Like, what is that?
Oh, God. I have no idea. That's some anime
It's
bullshit.
Ugen? Is it like a one fucking word, or like do you actually say O, or is it like whatever? I don't know.
It's like some made up Lord of the Rings language. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my teacher was like, I remember like saying something like, yeah, I have a hard time like memorizing like names from like other languages and stuff, and she's like, bullshit. If people can learn how to say Nietzsche and figure that shit out, then you can figure out any other name. And I was like, you know what? You're kind of absolutely fucking right.
It's true, because most people would say like, how did we used to say it? I remember we used to say it wrong. It wasn't Nietzsche. It was Nietzsche.
I always said Nietzsche. Yeah. Most people say Nietzsche.
Or like Nietzsche.
I see like Nazichi a lot, which is fucking weird.
Nazichi.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
All right.
What we got next, AJ?
Gorillas are just humans in suits. Okay, let's do that.
You want to do that conspiracy real quick?
Yeah. All right, let's see what this is about.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have to type it in. Just type in just literally type in gorillas are humans in suits.
That's a YouTube. Reddit?
No. GeoCities.
What the fuck?
Wait, hold on. Go back. Holy fuck, where did it go? Did they get rid of it? Hold on, go back, go look up coming in the clouds. Which by the way is hilarious. No, not like CUM, AJ.
I mean, fucking, the one time.
Fucking degenerate.
Any other time. All right, what does it mean that Jesus will come in the clouds?
No, coming in the clouds and then do gorilla.
Jesus Christ.
This is bullshit. You know,
Nope. Uganda.
God fucking damn it. Hold on. Well, that's kind of racist. Uh-oh, my fucking microphone's gonna fall. Shit.
Holy shit. Okay. Gorillas are actors in fursuits. Great apes are not real.
A little bit. Yeah, zoom in a little bit. This is fucking insane.
Okay. Here we go. Starting over. Gorillas are actors in fursuits. Great apes are not real. The powers that be love to create fake animals like gorillas, orangutans, and chips. It is just another one of their satanic deceptions they use to try and prove their evolution theory, or what I would call evolution. They love saying that apes are our last common ancestor and that we evolved from them, which in turn means they want you believing you're an ape monkey, which is a bunch of BS. I like how BS isn't capitalized. We're created in the image of God, not ape monkey. Not an ape monkey, but a ape monkey.
Yeah, not a ape monkey. Not an a ape monkey.
Coco the gorilla is a really bad-looking fursuit. You know what? This person's not wrong. If that were a fursuit, that would look like a pretty bad one.
I mean, she's like, what? She's like fucking 20?
She looks like she's out of the labyrinth.
She's an old-ass fucking monkey, dude. Leave her alone.
She looks like a living labyrinth fucking puppet. I've noticed celebrities who specialize in communicating with animals on channels like Nat Geo or what you would call animal whisperers like Jane Goodall and David Attenborough never show any signs of fear when around gorillas. You would think that when being around wild beasts like gorillas, it would instill that instinctual fear and caution in you when around wild animals, but nope, not them. Somehow they all possess this special magical
it's because
ability.
they're fucking professionals. They're doing, like, they've been around these animals before. You know, like just because they aren't showing fear doesn't mean that, because if you show fear to an animal, it knows that you're scared. So it means that it thinks that there's something to be scared of.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
also,
they know that shit.
And it depends on, like, how pissed off and repressed you keep that animal, too. I mean, like, if the animal obviously doesn't want to fucking be there, that chimp is going to be ripping off some faces.
Like, Coco the gorilla is a perfect example because she's actually, if I remember correctly, she's pretty fucking well off.
Yeah, I mean, she did pretty A-okay. It's baffling to me. It really seems like the smaller monkeys that attack people and steal their food at the zoo are a lot more wild and aggressive than the so-called great apes. There's this meme of Dick Out for Harambe, which has a lot to do the gorilla Harambe that was killed in a gorilla enclosure. God, this is written so fucking terribly.
I know, because it's some dumbass fucking conspirator.
Have noticed that male gorillas don't have genitals. It's pretty ironic. I figured out such gargantuan animals, they'd be well endowed, hung like a horse, but in pictures I see they don't have anything down there. Another thing...
Well, no, dude, well, first off, hold on, time out. First off, why are you worried about the monkey's dick? Like, that doesn't even make... Like, that just weirds me out. Like, why are you so, like, concerned about this monkey not having a penis? Like, dogs get their balls cut out. You know, like... But... Like, if you don't know what the fuck the anatomy of a chimp is, or excuse me, the anatomy of a gorilla is, why are you like, oh God? It's not like we don't have pictures that show this shit. You know what I mean?
Growers, not showers.
Yeah, they have little pockets over the peepees like dogs do. Like, it's the same. It's to protect their penises.
Bad gorilla fursuit. They love to mock by having gorillas or chimps doing certain human activities. Then they'll say things like, gorilla are gentle giants expressing human blah blah blah. It's an inside joke for people in the know. It will come to a point when they'll have gorillas building huts and no one will bat an eyelid. Behind the scenes, they're cracking up because they know the truth. Okay.
See, look at this shit. Like, wait, go back to that the monkey. You got to look at these fucking pictures too, dude, because, like, this dude is trying to make a point that gorillas are fake by putting up fake gorilla pictures. You know, like that wasn't a real fucking gorilla. That was a machine gorilla playing the drums.
Can you see a human finger? I certainly can. Click for full screen. What's the human? Oh, it's that. That's like
no. No, dude, that's like his thumb. It's at the bottom of his thumb.
No, not even. His thumb's over here. That's like a nut.
No, that's his thumb. Yeah, that's not a fucking finger. Like,
that's like a brown leaf or like a nut or like a wad of hair.
I'm just gonna... And where's all the food going? You know, if this is a dude in a fursuit, is the dude eating the food or the grass and shit?
I know, like, no suit is good enough to fucking eat in. You can't, like, chew shit through a suit. They're merging hoaxes together by bringing gorilla in onto the ISS to mock people. The ISS and gorillas are both hoaxes.
My fucking God.
I believe it.
ISS, maybe. Gorillas, nah.
Yeah, the ISS, that isn't real.
No, the ISS is not real.
Did
you see what that said underneath of that picture of the kid?
Well, hold on. Here's my conspiracy. What if this person is trying to be like gorillas and the ISS are bullshit, blah, blah, blah. But how about, okay, here's my conspiracy. The ISS and gorillas are both real, but gorillas are piloting the ISS, and it's all some part of giant space program monkey shit going on.
I mean, if you put enough gorillas in a fucking laboratory, they can make rocket ships.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what the ISS is. It's a orbiting.
I think you're onto something, dude.
That's where they.
I think you're onto something.
Yeah, it's like the infinite the typewriters, the infinite monkey typewriters.
I thought you just said the infinite monkeys.
Yeah, infinite monkeys with infinite typewriters. Eventually, they'll produce the works.
They'll make
of
Shakespeare. Yeah. That's the joke I was making. You put enough fucking chimps in a lab, they'll end up making fucking rocket ships.
Yeah. So they're breeding infinite monkeys in space.
Oh my god! And you know what? I bet you that they're breeding those monkeys and putting them on the moon so that they can colonize the moon.
Oh man!
So when they evolve, it's going to be another human society. But it's going to be a primate society.
Yeah, so technically it wouldn't be human.
Yeah, exactly. They're fucking it up for themselves. Go back up a little bit to that kid that was sitting with the monkey. Keep going up. Right there. You see what it says at the bottom?
Apparently, it's safe enough to sit a baby next to a chimp. LMAO, give me a break.
I mean, it looks like a domesticated chimp.
Shit.
And it looks like an old ass. It looks like an old ass photo. So, yeah, it was probably stupid to have this monkey in the fucking whatever. My God, this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
These. I don't know if this guy is just trying really hard. By the way, he is coming in the clouds of heaven.
Yeah. You know, like this is like the hardest we've been punked. Like this is satire as fuck.
It has to be. Like I don't know. I found this a little bit ago, and like I just can't. I don't know if this is for real or not. But it's all typed out so bad that I can't imagine it not being real. You know.
The things Jesus would say would shake people. Some would ponder his teachers and take to heed them, while others would reject him, persecute him, and go to great lengths to kill him. Jesus wasn't a weak person, blah, blah, blah. Jesus would cause a scene at the synagogues and confront the money changers for turning, blah, 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 blah. Okay. He warned us that...
I wonder if this is like a fucking 70-year-old with that access to a website.
It could be. I don't know. Bible verses. He got links to Bible verses. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, honey, could you come over here and put those hyperlink things into my webpage, my Bob, for me? I still can't figure out how to make the text blue.
Look at all this shit. So personal signs and symbols, science, human anatomy, history, fake animals.
Fake animals.
So, like, I could see all this being like, okay, mental issues, and this being sad. The gorilla thing reads like satires, but in the context of sitting with all of this, I don't fucking know. This is just giant mental issues.
That's what I'm saying. It's like this is literally the ravings of a mad person. You know, maybe we should do an episode where we go through all of these.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we should just do one per episode now. Make it a fucking
I'm
segment.
down with that. So let's see what Coming in the Clouds has to say today.
Yeah. We'll eventually be in the cult.
I'm down with that.
I wonder if this guy's got merch.
Next thing.
I want merch.
Yeah. I wonder if he has a YouTube page. Let's get him on the show. All right. So do you want to do the pound for pound shit now, or do you want to do the news?
Let's. You want to do some metal news, or what kind of news did you want to do?
Well, if we're gonna do the metal news, then we might as well do the Pagefire stuff after that. But let's just do regular news now. And then we'll go into metal news.
Okay, what kind of news did you want?
Just pull the ones up. They're all in order.
Okay, Texas man, stolen truck, kills. We got to cut through these though.
Yeah, so most of these are like really short, and we can't. There's not a lot we can really say about most of them, I guess.
Okay, San Antonio man tracks stolen truck with air tag, kills suspected thief. Damn. Damn.
The ultimate justice.
Holy shit! Fatal gunfire. Blah blah blah. The man's vehicle was stolen, but by using an Apple AirTag, he was able to track his truck down to a shopping center on the southeast side. Oh my god! Around 4 p.m., he confronted the guy. Oh god! And just walked up and fucking, which prompted a firefight. Police.
Oh my god! The guy had a gun too.
Yeah, fired shots and could not confirm if there were more than one weapon found at the crime scene. The suspected thief, another man, was shot and pronounced dead. His identity has not been released. The car theft victim reportedly stayed at the scene of the shooting, complied with the police.
Okay, so here's the question. Was he the actual thief? It says suspected thief.
Yeah.
Like if he wasn't the actual thief, this guy fucked up.
You know what would be funny?
I mean, even if he wasn't the actual thief, this guy fucked up. Like, this is the reason why we need like gun control. You know, like these two dudes got in the middle of a firefight in the middle of a parking lot.
This guy just chased this motherfucker down and shot him. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's even worse. It's like I don't know.
Taking the law into my own hands.
Yeah, the cops aren't going to do anything, but I'm going to fucking CSI the fuck out of this.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the fucked up part.
CSI San Antonio.
Well, that's the fucked up part, though, is that nowadays, if you want the police to fucking kill people, now they're more likely to do it than ever. I mean, yeah, just fucking call the police if you want someone blown away.
And now people want to take the fucking law into their own hands. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, oh, the cops aren't doing nothing, but like, they're just going to let this guy go. He's probably going to get a ticket and say, oh, man, Grand Theft Auto, too bad, guy.
I don't trust the woke
I'm just going to fucking blow his brains
days.
out. Now, what I want to know, like, for real, because this is the reason, these are one of the reasons why, like, this whole gun control shit is really hard to talk about. Because, like, do I agree that he should have fucking chased this guy down? No. Do I agree that he had the right to defend himself if the guy started shooting for? Like, that's another thing. Is like, did he start the shooting or did the guy start the shooting?
Well, hold on.
You know, like if you're being shot at, I'm totally fine with you trying to defend yourself, but not like you're in the middle of a fucking parking lot. You know?
Yeah, hold on.
You might hit somebody.
I'm trying to figure that out. Hold on. And some sort of disagreement ensued. Solt said he could not confirm if the man and the suspect and thief argued, but he said the car theft victim told police he believed the suspected thief pulled out a gun. Okay, so he said that
so he didn't even know if he had one.
Yeah.
But they said a firefight. Like, can you have a firefight with one gun?
Yeah, that's some fucked up wording. So he believed, and then that ended up being in a firefight. So how do you believe if there's no second gun?
Yeah, like if you think that there is a gun and you start shooting somebody, you don't know you don't know if it's a gun. Was there a gun found on the scene?
Yeah.
Besides the dude that shot the dude?
Like you said, it takes two to have a fucking firefight.
That's what I'm saying. And like there's a difference between a shooting and a firefight, you know? Like, shooting usually means one person's doing the shooting.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I don't know.
I mean, this just adds on to more reasons why we need gun control.
Now, you know what would be fucked up is if like is if the guy stole the car and then took it to that shopping center and then went into the shopping center and somebody else went to go steal that car and then the guy shot him.
Yeah, that would be even worse. Like I keep thinking about the idea that you put into my head when we were talking about gun control a long time ago, where like if one person has a gun and he's shooting people, then another person pulls a gun out. This was right after the Texas shooting. We were talking the Las Vegas shooting. Like, we were talking about how if one guy pulled a gun out and thought he saw the shooter and started shooting people, and another guy pulled a gun out and started shooting at that guy, it's going to be a mass confusion event. Nobody's going to know who the actual shooter is. And in that case, you know, the shooter was like miles away.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's these kind of fucking stories is what comes up that makes me think, these are the stories that come up that makes me think we need more evaluation on shit.
What gun do you think Jesus would use?
Colt 45.
Colt 45. I'm thinking Deagles.
I don't know. Maybe a 44. I don't know. He seems more like the Eastwood kind to me.
Yeah, I could see him going Deagle, or I could see him going AK-47. All right. Next, we got I am.
What about both? Just one for each hand.
Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. This is an uh-ohs. A serial sperm donor who has fathered 550 children is being sued for increasing the risk of accidental incest.
You know what's great is the fucking, like, you'll see it in the article. They have like a limit to how many people you can donate, like how many kids you can father, period.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's only like 5.
Dutch
he
guidelines
has
of not being able to father more than 25 children and impregnate more than 12
25.
mothers.
Damn, that's kind of weird. That's a very specific outline.
Well, no, you can't have more than 25 kids if you're going to fuck, and if you don't want to fuck, or you either have 25 kids of your own, or you impregnate up to 12.
You can have 12
mothers.
women.
Yeah.
Okay, you can have up to 12 women be the mothers or whatever. That's weird.
Yeah. In the U.S., there is no enforced national
25. Is it 25 each woman?
Or impregnate more than 12 mothers. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know.
See what I'm saying? Like, can you have 25 women, like kids per woman?
God damn, I don't know. But in the U.S., there's no enforced national limit, but the American Society for Reproductive Medicine recommends a maximum of 25 live births per population area.
How about no? How about we don't?
Well, no.
How about we don't give that high of a fucking number, dude?
Well, no.
That's too high of a number.
Bro, settle down. Maximum of 25 live births per population area of 850,000.
Okay, I thought it meant like per capita. Sorry, that's still a lot of kids.
I was like 25 live births. You're like, wait a minute.
Oh, too many kids.
These sort of guidelines exist to prevent inbreeding and incest. Blah, blah, blah. Dutch news described Melior as an obsessive sperm donor. So this guy's got like a kink for it. This guy has like, I want to go jack off at the fucking sperm bank.
Yeah. Like, not only that, it's like, I want to have as many kids as possible.
It's fucked up, too.
I'm going to give them to you.
It's fucked up for women that go to the sperm banks, too, and get impregnated and gotta, like, find out that this motherfucker, like, 550 fucking other people, like, goddamn.
That reminds me of the Family Guy skit when Peter was gonna donate sperm and he like knocked over all of the fucking glasses, so he had to refill them all.
Oh my god!
Well, then it was two lesbian chicks, and the chick was like, "I want to have a what the fuck did you say? I want to have a kid that looks like Jodie Foster's knuckles."
All right, Fox News host, what do we got here?
This was kind of funny. Yeah, you might get a little salty at this one.
Fox News host, Trump's mugshot will replace t-shirts of revolutionary icon Che Guevara. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So they're going to put his mugshot on a fucking shirt. Dude, okay. You know what makes this funnier, actually, is that I follow this Facebook page called AOC is literally Mao. And so, all right, if Donald Trump is getting Che Guevara t-shirts, then she's getting a fucking Mao Zedong
Mao
t-shirt.
shirts, yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I would wear the fuck out of that. Can you hear that?
Slightly. It's not bad.
Okay, because, like, some douchebag is out front of my window.
I can't hear it too bad. Isn't it clear to you that what he's guilty of is winning? Oh my god. Yep. He's guilty of winning. That's right. He's just such a guilty winner. I mean, the Che Guevara t-shirt is a thing you see around, right? Oh my god. Che Guevara was a traveling medic. Trump is a fucking traveling snake oil salesman. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's the thing, is you're kind of trying to find similarities between like a fucking apple and a rock.
Yeah,
like
there's no fucking comparison. Like, Che Guevara was a goddamn revolutionary. Trump, there's nothing he's a businessman, a failed fucking businessman. He's not...
exactly. Like, revolutionaries aren't capitalists, dude. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's nothing revolutionary about some fucking dipshit neoliberal pushing like more fucking privatization. Like nothing.
Like you can give me all that fucking like founding father bullshit all you want, dude. Like revolutionaries are not capitalists.
Yep.
At least not in these days.
My God, that's hilarious. If I ever see it, it's okay to make fun of these people if you see them. If you see,
dude, I'm gonna get that.
What?
Good. No, good.
If you see anyone wearing that fucking Donald Trump Che Guevara shit, just
I'm gonna get it just to be ironic. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna get it just to be ironic. I'm gonna be like, yeah, man.
Dude, you should go on like
Trump's the new punk rock.
Because you know Redbubble makes like knockoffs of everything. You should go on Redbubble and order a T-shirt that is like whatever T-shirt they're coming out with, only it's like 10 times more fucking communist. Like, all right, it's Trump as Che Guevara, but it's got the hammer and sickle. It's got the fucking like, you know, like everything. Vaporwave aesthetic. It's got fucking all of it. Yeah, it's a red shirt.
Yeah, it's a red shirt.
Trump communism.
Commu Trump, dude.
Yep.
You know that painting of that like really like aesthetically pleasing painting of fucking Hitler, like that really famous one where he's just like sitting on the chair.
Yeah.
We should just replace Trump with Hitler and
just
put that on a t-shirt. Just put that on a t-shirt, like Nazi swastikas and all.
I mean, you know, it probably already exists.
I mean, probably. I mean, like the white power movement is still underground, I guess.
Yeah. It's absolutely fucking wild how blatant this shit is. It's like history could not be any louder right now. Like, hey, this is a fucking open notebook test and you're failing. Like,
yeah, exactly. It like these what's fucked up is even if he does like, even though he is already indicted and all that shit, it's fucked up to think that he's probably likely if he gets into the fucking, if he goes up against Biden, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
Like I dead ass believe it. Like,
no,
if he goes up against Biden, he's gonna win.
I'm right there. I believe he will too. Because like, how dare they throw up Biden after getting past Trump? You fucking throw up Biden. Like, what the fuck was that?
You had Bernie Sanders.
Elizabeth
I would
Warren.
have taken fucking Andrew. I would have taken Andrew Yang over fucking Biden.
Oh my God! Yeah, honestly,
or even Pete Buttigieg seemed okay over Biden. You know,
literally anybody else, basically, but Biden would have been fucking better than Biden.
Bernie or bust, baby.
It's just there's no fucking charisma, none whatsoever. And then you got like Trump, who's just like, not only is he totally like charismatic and just a fucking buffoon about it, just not afraid to totally assert himself. He's done the fucking debates, the presidential debates and everything before. He's got that as well. Like, people are going to be psyched to see how he performs and everything for a second time.
And you know,
back in the ring, baby.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that he did his first rally for his campaign in Waco?
Yeah. Wow.
Can you believe that? What the like, I don't know whether it's like arrogance or gall, but that is actually like a smart idea. Yeah. Honestly.
Go to where all those fucking cultists are.
Yeah, like it's not even just the cultists. It's like where like that's one of the biggest arguments for like you know, government's taking my guns and shit. That's like one of the biggest spots for that argument. And that was a genius idea for him to do that, since we have all this gun control bullshit still going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, imagine if fucking Bernie Sanders went down there, dude. No, I agree, you can have your guns, but we need to make sure that they're regulated.
Dude, what I hate, Trump said once that let's take the guns first and then like legislate later, basically. He was like, take the guns first and then worry about all that legal bullshit later. He said that. And nobody remembers it. It's like it was an apparition. It's like I'm fucking crazy or something. But he said that.
Yeah. Yeah, and most people are like, "Oh, Trump is for the people. Trump is for the people."
Here we go, Trump. Take the guns first, go through due process second. That's what he said. So
that's the opposite of what should happen. Like, nobody wants to take your guns, man. I hate that fucking argument so much.
I know.
Like,
I know.
If you are an American that truly believes that guns should just be outright banned, then you're not a fucking American. Like, it's just how it is.
Right.
Like,
that
it's one of those things, man.
And like
It
once
just
you
needs
look
to be regulated, regulate it.
Once you look into the history of gun control too, it's fucked up. I mean, the NRA pushed for gun control, and you know why that was?
Because of the fucking NRA.
Well, no, the NRA pushed for gun control. They pushed for gun control. They did that at the same time the Black Panthers finally became organized.
Yeah. They wanted to block themselves from black people having guns.
Basically,
they wanted to shield themselves from black people being able to defend themselves.
That's why I'm kind of always worried about like Democrats and liberals and everything taking over the gun control debate and everything, because they can't even define what a fucking assault rifle is, and yet they want to talk about what should be banned, what shouldn't be banned, and all that kind of shit. That bothers the fuck out of me. And the only time all this talk of banning really comes in is when like minorities really start getting organized. And that's what we saw with these mass like George Floyd protests and everything. People are angrier than ever. People are more organized than ever.
Speaking of like minorities, like this last shooting that happened in like Knoxville and shit, that's good. This is really bad for the left, mainly because the suspect was trans. We are not going to hear the end of that.
I know. I hate that. Like 99,
we are not going to hear the end of that.
99.99999% of the time, it's a fucking straight white dude, and I hate using that fucking phrase, but I mean, it was a straight white fucking dude.
Yeah, cis white male.
And the second anything deviates from that, Fox News just like hyper fixates on it. All the news hyper fixates on. Oh, of course he had mental problems. He's a fucking crazy fucking. He's from a different culture. Oh, of course he's fucking crazy. They're trans or like whatever.
Like it's how it's gonna happen, dude. Like and you know, this shouldn't be like a win for the right. I mean, it shouldn't be a win for anybody. Let's be real. But like, it shouldn't be a win for the right that a transsexual shot up a bunch like a school. Maybe now they'll actually want to have like mental evaluations for gun control. You know.
I don't know. I don't know. I can see where you're coming from. I'm like 60-40 on it, 60 more in my direction of like, I don't like Uncle Sam knowing my fucking mental state before I've done anything wrong. Like,
I mean, I agree, but at the same time, like,
innocent until proven guilty.
That and the fact that like, you know, we need people to know these kind of things about people who have these weapons. We need to make sure.
Well, they have red flag laws though.
What about them?
Red flag laws. If you notice somebody acting fucking crazy and everything, and you know they own a gun, you can call people to like come and like check on them and like even confiscate their gun and shit.
Well, that's another form of regulation that I'd be completely fine with, but like, it needs to be a little bit more stricter than just like, you know, we can't just give people guns and just like hope nothing happens. Like it's just, that's where it's at still. Like gun policy really still isn't. It's not hard to get a gun. It really isn't.
Yeah.
Like even when you have mental problems and you have it on the books, it's not hard to get a gun. I think one thing that really needs to be understood also is like, maybe not even just like having the regulations on psychiatric tests or whatever, but like at least emphasize more mental health strategies for everyday people, you know, because like these things wouldn't happen if people actually had a way to de-stress like the actual like mental problems they have in their lives. You know what I mean?
Well, all of that gets to like the systemic neglect of mental health. I mean, we have a
That's what I'm
shithole
saying.
healthcare system. So what you're
That's
saying
what I'm
is like,
saying.
yeah, well,
The
that's
healthcare system, I think, has a big deal. But like, I feel like the healthcare system has a big hand in like these mass shootings, because there's no way for a lot of these people to be able to come out and get the help that they need because of our fucking health system.
well,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's how you go about things. Because look, here's what I noticed. Here's what I noticed just looking around. Okay, this is a fact. Guns are everywhere, right? A lot of bad people have a lot of guns, right? Like, I mean, there are people who fucking stockpile guns. So a lot of bad people have a lot of guns. So what I want then is, since there's no getting rid of guns because there's billions and billions and billions, there's more guns than there are fucking people in the U.S.
and there's no getting rid of bad people because they outweigh good people.
Right. So what I want to see is more community civic like interaction where there's like more gun advocacy, like more like, let me put it this way. If fucking whitey's got guns, I want minorities who have been attacked by whitey all throughout history to out organize them. Okay?
Agreed.
Maybe not like stockpile and go into fucking like crazy mode about it, but literally just like make sure that everyone in your fucking community knows how to disarm a gun if they see one, make sure they know how to like properly fucking handle one, blah 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 blah. And that way you can give guns to the right people. You don't have the touch gun legislation, and like you said, you fix up the mental health thing. That way you don't make it harder for minorities to have access to defense, basically. And like, right. Yeah, you improve the mental health system. You don't crack down with the mental health system, because the first people who get cracked down on by the mental health system is always minorities. So
agreed. No, I totally agree with that too. I think, well, I mean, like, minorities have it way worse because they're minorities. You know, like, they don't have, they're, I don't know.
Oh, well, it's the whole thing of, like, being a minority can give you some fucking mental health issues, and having some mental health issues can make you a minority, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So we can skip the Twitter thing.
Okay.
What was the next one?
Dogs in Chernobyl.
Oh yeah, that dogs in Chernobyl are like rapidly evolving.
To do what? Let me see
Check
here.
it out, bro.
All right, dogs of Chernobyl are experiencing rapid evolution, study suggests. For decades, scientists have studied animals living on or near the Chernobyl nuclear power plant to see how increased levels of radiation affect their health, growth, and evolution. Blah, 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 blah. Found remarkable differences. Oh, 10 miles away. Holy shit. So they compared dogs there and dogs over there, and they were just totally different from one another. While the study doesn't prove that radiation is the cause of these differences, data provides an important first step in analyzing these irradiated populations and understanding, well, yeah, radiation like speeds up the rate of mutation, and if these dogs like have so many mutations, but the mutations aren't killing them, then yeah, they're going to carry over some of those mutations and just kind of, hold on to them. That's how shit. Yeah.
Micro mutations.
Microevolution. That's basically what this is.
Literally what it is.
Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we all know about that. All kinds of animals have thrived. Blah, 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 blah. Scientists from the University of South Carolina, blah, blah, beginnings, blah, 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 blah. To better understand how radiation may have altered their genomes. The results were published in the journal Science Advances earlier this month. Do they have mutations that they've acquired that allow them to live and breed successfully in this region? Co-author Elaine Ostrander, a dog genomics expert at the National Human Genome Research Institute, told New York Times. What challenges do they face? Blah, 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 blah. The idea of radiation speeding up natural evolution isn't a new one.
No, go back. The thing right after that, I think, is what it explains. It's what's going on.
The practice of purposefully irradiating seeds in outer space to induce advantage mutations, for example, is now a well-worn method for developing crops well-suited for a warming world. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, what did you want me to look at?
It was. It should have been the next. It should be the next paragraph. Scientists
have been analyzing certain animals living with the CEZ for years. Chernobyl explosion zone. including bacteria, rodents, and even birds.
No, that's not it. Fuck. Go down.
Go
down.
The new study uncovered that the feral dogs living near the Chernobyl power plant showed distinct genetic differences from dogs living only some 10 miles away in nearby Chernobyl city. While this may seem to heavily imply that these dogs have undergone some type of rapid mutation or evolution due to radiation exposure, the study is only a first step, blah, 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 blah.
Jesus Christ, get to it.
However, the study provides a template. Okay, so yeah, it's all in the fucking
so
title.
It's just a fucking... Okay, my bad.
Well, no, I mean, it's cool.
I read part of it. I read the fucking... Spark notes at the top, and I was like, oh, this seems like it'd be interesting. But, like, it is pretty cool, though. Like, 10 miles away... The dogs are like all fucking evolving differently. That's pretty crazy.
That is cool. That is cool. I wonder how long it would take for their speciation then to occur.
Like if they have to like re-specialize or whatever.
Yeah, like if they really start like basically not being able to breed anymore.
Like not even being a dog anymore.
Yeah, they would be some. We get to name something. There'd be a new name for a doggy out there.
It's gonna be a podunk. It's gonna be a podunk pup, dude. Podunk pup.
It's gonna Cliffordus the Big Redus Dogus Maximus.
No. I rather dog meat.
Yeah. All right. We got.
All right, so I want to talk about what we'll keep the. We're gonna have to keep the metal news a little short.
Yeah.
Let's do that one, the Apollo Theater, and the D. Snyder one.
All right. So here we go.
All right. So metal news.
Metal news. Christian Store is stocking a Lamb of God mug, unaware they're a heavy metal band, and guitarist Mark Morton is not happy.
I love it.
Somehow Christian Store is mistakenly stocking Lamb of God merchandise.
Somehow. I can't imagine.
Why is he mad? I would have let him do it. But I ain't mad at Jesus, but y'all just can't be out here bootlegging my shit.
Yeah.
We're not sure how such a company could confuse the hellish artwork for saintly representation of the Messiah, but we imagine it has something to do with their moniker. In fact, in Christian terminology, Lamb of God is another term for Jesus. Yeah.
Duh.
Long live the heavy metal mug, great mug showing the ashes of the Wake album cover, blah blah blah. That's funny. Haha.
Oh, it didn't load the picture. That kind of sucks.
Stupid store.
That sucks, but that's great, isn't it? I love it.
Yeah, phenomenal.
He said stupid store.
So this is sad. This sucks.
Yeah, this is pretty fucked.
Oh fuck. God damn it. Let me turn my ad blocker off.
Wait. Oh, never mind.
Anyway.
It said I'll do it next time.
Oh, god damn it. Ads. 50-year-old man was killed in the collapse. Yeah. Belvedere. Officials in Belvedere held a conference Saturday morning to provide an update on the events leading to a roof collapse at the Apollo Theater. The collapse happened during a concert Friday evening as severe storms with 90-mile-an-hour winds blew through. A 50-year-old man was killed in the collapse. Another 28 were injured, including 2 with life-threatening injuries, 2 others with severe injuries, 18 with moderate injuries, and 5 with minor. More than 40 people were treated at local hospitals. Most injuries included orthopedic, head, and neurologic trauma, soft tissue injuries. A tornado touched down in Boone County, leaving a line of damage, most notably the theater. Warning sirens with the call of the collapse reported. Okay, yeah, they were not going to hear those sirens at a metal show. Morbid Angel, Revocation, and Skeletal Remains were on the venue. That sucks.
Yeah, it was.
Collapse happened about 30 minutes into the concert. Oh, man.
That's fucked.
I wonder who was playing, like, the second it all came down.
Well, I'd imagine if it was 30 minutes into the concert, it'd probably be Skeletal Remains.
Yeah, probably.
Because Morbid Angel was definitely headlining.
Absolute chaos. Oh, man. It's horrific.
There's a fundraiser that I put the link up in the document. We'll put it in the description. There's a fundraiser for the guy that died. And I think, if I remember correctly reading it, I believe there was another girl there with him that got injured. And they're gonna help with the hospital bills and all that.
Yeah, damn, that's sad. Michelle says you can say it better. Yeah. Yep. Well, go donate to that. For the day. For the day, if we're gonna not ask that you donate to us and donate to this guy instead. All right. D. Snyder
Content is satire.
Is down with "We're Not Gonna Take It" becoming an assault weapons ban anthem. Oh no.
Isn't that fun? Like, part of it's kind of cool, part of it's kind of cringy, because D. Snyder still thinks he's relevant.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, his song does get played a shit ton by, you know.
Oh yeah, but that's like the only Twisted Sister song that really gets played.
I can't name a single other Twisted Sister song.
Besides "Come On, Feel the Noise."
Oh, that, yeah. The hair metal.
And it's funnily spelt C-U-M.
Snyder replied, "I'm a gun owner," and that said, "Hell yeah, you can use 'We're Not Gonna Take It' as your anthem." That's cool. Yeah.
Cool. So I'm saying it's cool, but it's kind of cringy because it's like, I don't know. D. Snyder hasn't really been relevant for too long, except for when it comes to this song. Because I remember when Trump was running, he used "We're Not Gonna Take It" for one of his campaign rallies, and D. Snyder had got all butthurt about it.
Yeah.
He's like that. He's like, this is literally a song about you.
It's fucking great. It's like it's like Republicans who like Rage Against the Machine. It's like, don't you know what fucking machine they're raging against? Dude,
not raging against anything now.
Honestly, fucking, okay, between Kid Rock and D. Snyder, I'm team D. Snyder.
Same, I agree. I mean, like,
talk about cringe.
Like that, there's no fucking contest there, honestly, because fucking Kid Rock is a cringy piece of shit.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah, I watched a video of him playing at Woodstock '99, and this motherfucker came out in like 100-degree weather with a big ass mink fur coat on, like one of the like wrap around fur coats.
Oh my god. Real quick, can we just look what? Oh my god. Shit. Just we're on the hair metal kick, real quick.
Wow! Yeah. Wow! Wow! Yo, dude, they need to stop. Like, Mick Mars is fucking retiring and shit. He need Vince Neil just needs to stop. He really does.
I don't know. I'm like
Freddy's Gas.
Dude, I like this Motley Crue better than the original Motley Crue. Like, I like this misheard lyric shit. It's like, you know, misheard fucking Job for a Cowboy. I like that better than fucking the Doom EP.
But the thing that makes this sad is that he's supposed to be saying words. You know, like I really think he forgot the fucking lyrics, bro. I really do. Vince Neil is like notoriously, I don't give a shit about this band anymore. I just want money.
Maybe. I don't know. I like this. Whatever this is.
Big ass airplane.
Tomorrow. What out? A booty call is not a good time.
I wonder if that's the actual lyrics.
I don't fucking care. It's my lyrics. Spiritually.
I was listening to "Shaken" by Eddie Money the other day, and one of my coworkers was like, I had no clue that these lyrics were in the song, but I thought he was just making fun of the song. He was like, her tits was shaking till the middle of the night. I didn't know that was the actual lyrics.
That's great.
Yeah, like it literally says her tits are shaking till the middle of the night.
Phenomenal.
Didn't do our intro.
It's okay. We can do it now, and I can put it in post.
No, it's all right.
All right. Well, I'm recording. All right. So, Mike.
All right, so fun fact about this guy, real quick. I actually asked him a little while ago, a couple years ago, like 2 years ago, maybe, if he would get on the podcast and like sit down and talk with us and stuff. But he said that his English is actually like not good on the fly. So he said he would love to, but he's got that language barrier. But this is me saying that if you watch this video, Ari, Andri, whatever. If you watch this video, bro, you should come on. Doesn't matter. Language barrier, be damned. We're patient people.
Yeah,
we smoke a lot of weed.
That, or we can always just send him some questions and have him, get back to us, and we can read them off. If he's really that worried about his language getting in the way, then we can send him some preordained fucking messages.
Yeah, regardless, man, we would love to have you. Like, we would love to do an interview with you. We would love to have you chill with us. Regardless if you chill with us live or chill with us on video, we'll do something funny. That'd be fun.
Yeah, or it would be cool if we gave him some questions and he just filmed his answer or something and sent it back to us to host. That would be dope.
Yeah.
All right. So we got how to make grindcore. So we know how to play grindcore.
Yeah, we play grindcore. And also I also want to put this in too. This is an older video. He still does these like how to make genre videos a lot, and they're really funny. If you guys haven't watched them, check them out. But I'm keeping in the Podunk Punks tradition of replying to things 4 years after the fact.
Yeah. It's good to let things. It's good to let things simmer a little bit and let everyone have their own opinions, and then come back after a while and revisit.
PM Rants needs to watch this video.
Yeah, seriously.
PM Rants needs to watch this video. And
also,
honestly, PM Rants, if you watch our fucking shit, you should come on our show too.
He's had to have at this point. Like, he's had to have seen it.
Yeah. That's like our most viewed video, I think.
It really is. Remember how early we were talking about psyched substance? I was like, I remember him back when he had hair. It turns out I was talking about this guy.
Classic.
Oh, shit. He don't even look anything like him, dude.
I don't know, but this guy also does a bunch of trip stories and, like, elaborates what every drug is like.
Now, we're either going to be really offended by this video, or we're going to be really... No, actually, we're probably going to be offended either way, because we're either going to take offense to it, or we're just going to get mad at the fact that he can do this shit so easily.
So here's the way that we can analyze it. We're not metal elitists, but we're coming at this from the perspective of, we've been making grindcore for years. Let's see what this beginner's guide is like, huh? So, all right. Yep, great grindcore song. Already love it.
Already on it. Already on it.
Yep.
Damn, dude.
Hey, you! Do you want to make fast music that is political, violent, and humorous while making your parents dig their foreheads deep in their paws out of shame? Yeah! Then grindcore is the genre for you, you fucking weirdo. Grindcore is a subgenre of metal that's a combination of extreme metal and hardcore punk.
Okay, no problem with anything so far. Extreme metal and hardcore punks. That's right.
It takes the combination
nothing yet.
Narco-punk's lyrics and death metal's speed and sound to create a blend of fast-paced, hard-hitting songs that end faster than your parents' patience. Grindcore bands usually keep their songs short and punchy. The genre is designed to be noisy, loud, and inaudible that became part of the anti-music scene. Or in this case, anti-pop.
Yeah, so like if pop is like overcompressed and like really, really overdone and processed, then like the whole antithesis of that, which would be grindcore, would be just totally not giving a fuck about how anything's mixed, turning the volume up on everything so it just fucking clips, and just fucking exporting it.
I mean, some people would even say that avant-garde is like that, but honestly, with avant-garde, I feel like more people are perfectionists with avant-garde than they are with grindcore.
Yeah, grindcore literally is just like, it doesn't matter if you have a cassette recorder. It doesn't matter if you have like the best computer in the world. You just fucking hit record and whatever your amp settings are really on, that's it. I mean,
sorry, I went quiet for a second. My mom came in and gave me a brownie. Well, not a brownie, a piece of fudge with the good stuff in it.
Oh my god, that's fucking great.
She's been making them like crazy, bro. When she found out how to make butter, she's like, "Oh, dude."
Really?
Yeah, she's been crazy.
That's awesome.
But yeah, in the first part of that, I got offended because everything he said at the beginning was right.
Well, okay, how about that? I'm just to relate to us, the whole like anti-pop thing. One of our albums, we didn't have any microphones, so we just used the webcam mic on my laptop and hit record.
Our first album, we did that.
Yeah, that was our whole first album. So yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it so far.
Like
the genre was
What?
No, go ahead.
Popularized by British bands like Napalm Death and Extreme Noise Terror. The background
Extreme Noise Terror has been fronted by everyone.
Yeah.
You have been in Extreme Noise Terror.
Just look in the mirror. You're looking at Extreme Noise Terror.
Exactly. There's a little bit of Extreme Noise Terror in all of us.
For these bands were that they looked up bands who played fast and said, okay, we're gonna deliberately write something that is faster than them. And then they did that. What a motivated bunch. I can't even get out of bed most days. Hey,
Decent sounds of him falling to his death. Did you see that? I love that you put the fucking closed caption on here, dude. I love it.
Also, the American grindcore scene. They did not only take inspiration from the British scene, but also from thrash metal, death metal, and crossover
That's about right.
Yep. Sounds right.
Thrash, with notable bands like Terrorizer, Brutal Truth, and Anal Candy.
None of which I really got into. I gotta say, I like British grindcore a lot more.
Do you see the anal cunt?
Yeah, no, it's fucking. Thank God he censored that shit.
I know, right? I know. But now, I hear a lot of crossover thrash and grind, but I don't hear it as much anymore, honestly.
I hear. What do you think is the number one most influence in grind? I mean, it's hardcore punk.
Obviously, like, I think it's gonna be hardcore punk and fastcore, but like, I don't know. I like
that shit.
No, go ahead. You're good.
No, my bad. I accidentally hit it, but
no, I was done. All
right.
A real band. The edge is real here. Anal Cunt also used a lot more vulgar and dark humor in their songs. They also kept the length of their songs really short. Most of their songs barely go over a minute, and because of that, they wrote over 300 songs. Without a bass player, you could get a lot more done. Fun.
Yeah, don't let Joey see this video. But okay, so yeah, Anal Cunt was short. What's your point?
Yeah, basically,
grindcore is short. What's your point?
Yeah, grindcore is short. Grindcore can be about anything. Anything. You fucking stub your toe, grindcore song.
Has the Guinness World Record of world's shortest song.
Was that it?
Yep, basically.
Back in the day, grindcore's popularity was gained through tape trading. Ask your edgy relatives. Today you send shady links to strangers online. Yay. But now grindcore is split into multiple subgenres. Each one focuses more on either the core side or writing catchy.
You better mention Naked City.
I don't know, actually. I would, maybe.
I mean, would you call them grind or just avant-garde?
No, they're definitely just avant-garde. I wouldn't say they have grind influence, but it's not even. But they don't even have grind influence because, like, grind is more influenced by avant-garde than avant-garde is grind. You know?
Yeah. Didn't Naked City do something with Yoko Ono?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, actually, I think it was just Steve Zorn that did it.
Yeah, Pete Zorn.
Yeah, Pete Zorn, not Steve. I always call him Steve. He looks like a Steve, probably because he looks like Steve Jobs.
That's where Steve from Blue's Clues went.
Yeah. He made Naked City and avant-garde music.
Yeah. Be fucking awesome.
That would be fucking great.
Brutal riffs.
Would you say, hold on, time out. Would you say that Pathology is fucking grindcore? I wouldn't say Pathology is grind.
I'd say they're more like disgusting slam. Like they're closer to like porno grind.
They're more
than anything
brutal
else.
death.
Yeah.
They might just be like brutal tech death, maybe.
Each one focuses more on either the core side or writing catchy, brutal riffs.
catchy, brutal riffs. Yeah, they're more like slammy.
Yeah, I'd say that they're more like brutal death metal than grindcore.
I agree.
We'll get to those in the
I mean,
future,
okay, maybe
but now we're
they
gonna
got
focus
like grind. Maybe they have death grind influence. You know.
on the pure, political, satirical, and raw grindcore. Lube up, because much like Daddy, it's gonna be short and unsatisfying. Are you ready? Great! Now let's look at grindcore and see what we need.
I love that face.
Oh no, dude! He's touching on a very personal subject.
We're gonna somehow incorporate that face into our thumbnail.
Please do.
The two most common musical elements in grindcore are distorted guitars
Okay, hold on.
and the
Time
blast
out.
beat.
That's fucked. Because now I'm having fucking PM rants bullshit flashbacks.
Oh no.
Look, that's the drummer for the Shags, dude.
That's great. In a fucking grindcore video.
That's great. My bad. Rewind it a little.
Look at grindcore and see what we need. The two most common musical elements in grindcore are distorted guitars and the blast beat. The blast beat is basically playing the kick, snare, and cymbal of your choice as fast as possible. The blast beat was invented by Blasticus Peterson, who tried playing drums twice as fast.
That's true.
Absolutely accurate. Absolutely accurate. And a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, that's I think he played a Tama.
Blasticus played a CB percussion because he was in a grindcore band, you know.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He couldn't afford a Tama.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
He didn't. He played 4 times as fast. What a loser. In short,
On a CB percussion.
Yeah, he was Diogenes' favorite drummer.
Yeah, he was Diogenes' like main influence for his like mixtape, dude.
Yeah. Diogenes had. It sucks that Diogenes' mixtape is lost to time because I'm sure it was fire as shit.
You know, and speaking of fire, it probably got burnt up in the room. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was in Greece.
Greece, not Rome. My bad, Greece.
Well,
whatever.
When the Romans fucked Greece up, you know.
All that history was just lost.
I know, all those great mixtapes.
A blast beat is basically a D beat sped up twice. You got the normal beat, speed that up. You got the D beat, the Slayer beat, you speed that up, but that's the blast beat. Can you do an extra tone speed? Oh, God help me. The guitar and bass is given a fuck ton of distortion to the point where it's almost not audible.
You got a BC Rich, and what is that? Not a first act. What the hell is that?
Nah, that's a SR Ibanez.
Oh God.
Of what notes you're playing. Most bands try to strike a balance with their distortion, but if we make it too weak, it sounds like pop music. And we don't want to make pop music, do we? Crank that shit up! Now, for how to play the guitar. Use a lot of power chords, maybe some tremolo, but mostly down picking on those chords. Plain drop tuning for easy mode. As for bass players, unless you have speedy fingers or can actually.
Do you feel attacked, AJ?
No, because nowadays I play like standard for most of my stuff.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, so I don't know. But I like both. Like I think growing up as a guitarist is liking both.
Yeah, I mean, like the only reason people go to drop tune is because it is easier
to make for certain things. Like if you're playing quick power chords, it's great. Unless you're fucking, dying fetus and just like can lock your hands into one fucking power chord position for 2 hours of a set.
4-3-1, 4-3-1.
Pretty much. Kill your mother, rape your dog. Yeah, so I mean, is there anything we disagree with so far? I think
he's pretty fucking on point so far. I mean, like he probably could have like mentioned that you need more distortion pedals for the type of distortion that you need for grindcore.
I don't think it really matters because
you can't just put a rat pedal on a fucking Squire and go at grindcore.
You could,
it won't sound as you could, but it won't be that heavy.
It'll be
it won't give that fucking like that ear shattering tone that people like with the distortion in grindcore.
Probably not. You know what? That's kind of when you have to start giving a shit about your mixes. Because if you like layered that shit, it probably could. But then you get in that paradox of caring too much about your music. So it's like
unless you use a tape recorder, then it would just have natural distortion.
Oh yeah, see, exactly. See, that's the grindcore inventiveness mindset. Grindset.
Just take like one of those 4-track players, one of those 4-track recorders the Beatles used to use, and just use that technique that they did. You know, the fucking, okay, here's the guitars. All right, put that on track 1. All right, here's the drums. All right, record that on track 1. All right, you know, it's easy.
Yeah. Or you could just do what we did and put a laptop in the middle of the room and do it that way.
Girlfriend at night, you probably want to play with a pick. Yes, it's an insult to all the bass players who can actually play. Just remember that 1, there are not that many, and 2, you're in a grindcore band. As for the vocals, growling is the most popular choice. Whether it's Napalm Death or Anal Cunts. What matters is that you unleashed that angry old grandma who went off at the wrong bus stop.
Really, you can do anything in grindcore. Like, vocals don't fucking matter.
It's really fucking funny that he brought up that temper tantrum at that show. That's an actual thing. That video, he actually did throw a temper tantrum because a bunch of people called him feminists or something.
Yeah, I know.
That was fucking great.
It was fucking. Yeah, I'd say of all the things in grindcore, I'd say the vocals matter the least.
No, I agree. Like, it just really depends on the band, in my opinion. Because, like, I mean, I don't think that, like, let's say, like, old school fucking Cattle Decapitation would really fit. You know, I don't think old school Travis Ryan would really fit with like, old school like, fucking Cannibal Corpse or something. You know?
Yeah, no. Yeah. That was another band I was fucking thinking of. Yep. Oh, yeah, Extreme Noise Terror. I mean, that's like, the vocals matter so little. I mean, Extreme Noise Terror put that to the max, because all their vocalists do is like, it's not even like the fucking, like, it's just like, don't even give a shit about that. It's fucking like,
yeah, it's not Sex Prisoner, but it's not like ACXDC either.
It's just like distorted complaining, like, God damn it, fuck that.
Or you could be
it's
grandma noises. Or you could just be that dude from Last Days of Humanity and just use the fucking vocal shredder.
Yeah.
You wanna just like drop tunes your fucking vocals all the way down to like -Z.
Yep.
But the most important part of the vocals is to make sure no one knows what you're saying. So just make some shit up on the spot and throw in your edgy poetry in the songbook.
Okay, that I don't agree with, because like there are like most vocalists for grindcore bands take influence from punk. So like the normal way of screaming in a grindcore band is mainly like barking or like rabid yelling. You know what I mean?
If anything,
it's more.
Okay.
It's way more. There's more clarity in that style of vocal, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, if anything, it's the rhythm that they use that fucks me up. Because like, so it's like you don't know. Nope. It's like, I am so fucking. And it's like they
see that's the thing. That's what it is. That's straight punk, because they take those, like he said, you know, you take those punk rhythms and then you speed it up way faster, so that like that you'd get in like a punk rock song, it'd be like it'd be way faster. But you can. I think that's one of the reasons why you can't really understand what they're saying, is because it's fast, not because you can't understand them. You know what I mean?
On like the alt rock to like brutal death metal spectrum of understandability, comprehensibility, yeah, they're a little bit more closer to the alt rock. I mean, yeah, you can make it out. I mean, like punk, anything that's derived from punk, like
Pig Destroyer. Pig Destroyer, dude. Like I can like, at first you kind of have to like follow the lyrics sometimes, but a lot of the times you can actually understand what JR is saying in that song. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. I just don't think that's a fair analogy. That's all.
And honestly, like, even listening to straight death metal like Cannibal Corpse, fucking Corpse Grinder pronunciates really fucking well. Like, I was listening to I was listening to their Kill album, and yeah, I mean, goddamn, I could understand every word he was saying for the most part.
Evisceration plague.
All right.
One reads it anyway. Song structure. Now this is the most complex.
So hold on before we get into the song structure part. I'm sorry. So what I was going to say before that was like when you have the ear for death metal, at some point the pronunciation doesn't matter because you can understand what they're saying. You know, like it's like listening to another language. You know, like, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it's an acquired ear that you kind of get.
Yeah, because like the more that you listen to it, the more you're gonna understand what like certain vowels and syllables sound like. So,
exactly.
Alliteration.
Reads it anyway.
Well, what kind of lyrics we got? Guys used to always buy you drinks, and they'd always kiss your ass. Now you just have one tit. You stupid cunt.
That's an anal cunt song. I hope you get AIDS.
Oh my god! Yep, it is.
Okay. Song structure.
Wow, I feel.
This is the most
it says you used to have one. You used to have two tits, and now you have one. Yeah. Now you've just got one tit, but you used to have two.
Song structure. Now this is the most complex part. Start slow, then play fast. The end. Alternatively, the end. You want to be like a bass player in bed. Finish way too early and fall asleep. Yeah. Many bass players have fucked me over, and I've never been less satisfied. Now for the album cover. What you need is a magazine with your least favorite politician. Start cutting it out and create a little photo collage. Make sure to add a lot of ironic branding. Hell, do it with friends. It's a fun activity for everyone. But
this is when I started making collages.
Oh, there's Anal Grenade.
Yeah. I told you we were going to listen to some Anal Grenades.
For the rest of you that just want to make something grotesque and horrid similar to Anal Cunt, kidnap your local newspaper artist to draw something overly ridiculous. Hey, got any new art?
Yeah, I got this. Can I have food now?
Perfect.
No, I disagree with this. You have to talk to some Indonesian kid for your artwork.
Yeah, mostly Indonesian kid. This guy just seems like he's European.
For real though, I would like to thank all of like Southeast Asia for
hooking us up with some great fucking death metal art.
Yeah, everything basically from India all the way down to fucking like Vietnam. Just thank you.
Yeah, it's true.
Or just go for some more generic core stuff. Whatever sells the most offensive t-shirts. Band names, that's the easy
part. One of our album covers, dude, the background of the album cover looks like blood and guts, but it's actually just spaghetti.
See here.
It's it's the stink vat, yeah. So all that like all the stuff in the background right there, all that red shit, that's all just like zoomed in spaghetti.
It's just sketties. Oh man. And then that's like a torso and then eyes, obviously. What's in the middle?
Yeah.
What's this little hunk of shit?
That's all spaghetti.
Oh, okay, wow. It's
a all of that is spaghetti. Yeah, the meatball in there.
That's so fucking
looks like
great.
There's a face in it. I'm sorry. Like I had to give away my secret.
Yeah. That's great. That's great.
We're gonna have to censor that.
Will we? Really?
Yeah, we're gonna have to censor that.
You think YouTube will get on us?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Mos Def.
Just think of something war-related or offensive and call it a day. So what name have you chosen? Anal Grenade.
Yeah.
You sure?
Anal Grenade.
Are you sure you don't want anything more?
Look, I already paid for this, I might as well keep it.
Wait, you paid for this?
Yes.
Alrighty then. Anyway.
But you see why I want Ari to be on here, dude. He seems like our kind of dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fuck.
He really does.
Fuck a language barrier.
Lyrics. First, you must choose a topic. You might think you're limited since the songs are gonna be short, but if you open your mind, you'll see there's plenty of topics to choose from. Here are some examples and ideas. Political, gore, murder, pollution, taxes. Then you just pick random...
Yeah. You can
okay, yeah, nah. There's a little bit more than that.
I'd say like torture more than murder.
I feel kind of offended because like he has pollution on here.
Why?
Because we have a song called Dog of Eternal Stench that is about pollution.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So
we made a generic song without even thinking about it.
We also have a song it's not about taxes, but it's about losing your credit card.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing.
Something just happened to your microphone. Now it sounds like a $2 microphone from, I don't know.
What? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but it's like...
It's still... fuck.
It's like all digified.
Fuck. Hold on.
It sounds like you have a vocoder on. It sounds like a bit crusher.
Well, I'm gonna have to do this with the shitty mic then.
Well, that sounds a little bit better, so... Anyway... Let's cut through this shit. So, yeah, we have a song about pollution. He's basically, like, kicking us right in the balls. Like, yeah, we're talking right about you, Odium.
Keywords from each topic and write a song around it. So now that we got some topics, let's start writing the lyrics. Remember to keep it political, gory, and maybe add some dark humor if you can.
The fucking... Did he just... Yeah, he just looked on the bottle for lyrics.
That's awesome. That's great. We should do that.
I mean...
Oh, you're done? Oh, good job. A song with decent rhyming, structure, and words rhythmically. I see you chose to write about an unspecified modern politician misusing his people and slaughterhouse imagery. Very nice. Just a problem. We're making grindcore. We need to write the lyrics like we're talking to a child on cocaine, so simplify it. Now
death metal goes stupid too. That's not fair, because death metal goes stupid too. Isn't that the whole thing that Death Clock fucking makes fun of?
Yeah, basically, like, fucking, like Noose. Ah, that Noose.
Let's see. Now it barely rhymes, the second verse doesn't make any sense, and seems like the joke is forced in. Perfect! And now let's record some grindcore.
Alright, here we go.
In a nutshell, what you're gonna need is a guitar with a fuck ton of distortion, a drummer on cocaine.
What the fuck does he... What the fuck does he mean that the joke is forced in? When have you ever heard a fucking grindcore band that just forces jokes into their satire? I've never actually experienced that.
I don't know any of them that do it that bad.
Yeah, like if it's that, like I don't know. Maybe I'm taking too much offense to that because like I don't know. It's one of those things where I don't understand. Most of the time they're not jokes though, you know. It's like most of the time it's just satire. Period.
Yeah. There we go. Talk.
Now you got quiet. What the fuck's going on?
Okay, there we go. Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, I'm barely, but okay, let's go.
Alright, well, here we go.
A bassist that can't play more than one note, a vocalist who stubs his toe, and no sense of quality. Sadly, I don't have any friends that I know how to sing or play,
that's fair.
So we're gonna use software. Set your project to 190 BPM or higher. If it's slower than you're making pop music, load up your drum minion and guitar amp VST. On the drum,
I feel so attacked!
Yeah, right? I knew you would.
God damn it. God damn it. Yep, load up my cult drums.
Drum MIDI plays a kick, snare, and cymbal of your choice, then move one of them on the offbeat. And then you just copy-paste for a few seconds.
Oh, you
Make
dick.
variations by
Fuck
just
you.
switching the cymbal. On your guitar VST, add a high-gain amp and turn up the knobs just a little bit.
Alright, I don't use a guitar amp VST. I use an actual guitar amp. So you know what? I got that going for me. Because you know what?
53.
Part of grindcore is fucking just DI plugging your shit in and not giving a shit about how scratchy it sounds.
It's true.
So
Very true.
I disagree with the use of VSTs, sir. I think you take whatever amp you have and just fucking DI the bitch. And take like the shittiest distortion pedal.
So even if you have like a rolling crate or some shit, just DI it.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Fuck it. That's all. Fuck
Okay.
it.
And then add a distortion pedal and just turn that up a bit. Don't add a gate pedal. You want that authentic feedback noise before the song starts.
Yeah.
Add bass. If you want to be disappointed. And don't forget the political sample.
If Ivanka were my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Copyright.
Yep, okay, yep. Exactly.
That's beautiful. I love it.
Copyright. If you're too shy to ask someone for vocals, like me, hire someone from Fiverr. Then add easy mix for low effort. Now give
Very fucking Nurgle. You hear that?
Yeah, you know what?
He's
Now that you say it, that does sound
very
Nurgle.
behemoth, dude. That was
Yeah.
behemoth as fuck.
the song a name, render, and congratulations.
No, you know what? Hold on. I saw that.
And add easy mix for low effort.
I saw a really bad fuck up. Hold on.
Now give the song a name.
Yep, alright, you're exporting it to Wave. Wave is a lossless format. That's your first fucking fail, dude. You export that shit on fucking MP3, and then you take the setting that says 320 kbps, and you drop that shit down to like 182.
How about no? How about we just Wave? Well, no, you need it to be a Wave file to put it on fucking Bandcamp.
Yeah, fuck Bandcamp. You need to be like putting your shit on CD and handing it out to people at the mall like we did when we were fucking 14.
That's fair.
Name, render, and congratulations, you now have your first song. Now just do that 50 times more and you got an album. Now mass-produce music about how much you hate mass production. That's up.
Oh, damn.
I don't know how I feel about that. You know.
Well, yeah, hold on. Does
you know,
art does art reflect reality, or does reality reflect art? I mean, yeah, okay, that's the whole satire, right? You mass produce music then. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Technically, that's the most anarchist.
Yeah. Noise pollution. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Have a listen.
If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
God damn.
Oh my god, that is so good, dude.
I can fuck hard with this.
Dude, oh my god.
My only complaint
I need to blow this man right now.
My only complaint is that the drums sound a little too crisp.
Whatever. It sounds pretty grindy to me.
I don't know, it sounds like if fucking Trivium's drummer stood in for
No.
Napalm Death.
Now, turn off the CC so we can actually read the lyrics. Now, rewind it just a slight. Fuck it, this one.
Yeah! Yeah, you gotta.
Oh my god, that's hot.
You gotta have a
You gotta
beatdown.
Insect warfare, dude. You gotta go into that beatdown insect warfare shit.
Yeah, he didn't mention that you have to take the same riff that you came in on and then just slow it down and then just, make that the beatdown part.
Yeah, all he said was you either start slow or you start slow and then go fast, or you just start fast and you end. But this shit is really heavy. Like, goddamn.
Perfect grindcore. This reminds me of like Misery Index.
Yeah, dude, it reminds me of like Misery Index or like fucking Savart Crown or some shit.
Yeah, they were like Black and Death, but like
I think it's just the vocals.
You want to hear real fucking grind? You listen to Fiend.
Oh yeah, I love Fiend, dude. Fiend is the reason we started the band.
Oh my god, Fiend is so fucking good. Yeah!
Congratulations! You now know how to write a decent grindcore song. You won't be unique in a genre filled with mass production, but hey, at least you learned something.
So, let me tell you something real quick.
What?
This was very Magruder grind. That was what I meant to say. Not Savart Crown. Fucking Magruder grind as fuck besides the vocals. I don't know, dude. This guy is too good. He's too good. Like, and we're gonna watch another one of his videos, AJ.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, I think we're gonna watch another one of his videos. You know, I thought there would be something that we disagreed on, but a lot of it we did.
I think if anything, there's just more detail he could have added, but I know he's got to keep the shit like 10 minutes long, you know?
At least, yeah.
So.
But if you guys want to check this guy out, this is Pagefire, and his band Anal Grenade has a Bandcamp as well. So all the songs that he does how-tos for, he puts up on Bandcamp.
Yeah. Definitely worth supporting, and we should definitely reach out to him and just send him a couple questions for an interview or something.
I think the next one we're going to do is how to make Norwegian black metal.
Oh, God.
He also did noisecore and folk punk.
What do you think is, like, the cringiest metal genre? And, like, be objective. Like, I know, like, we've seen a lot of noise shit. We think that's normal. But, like, what do you think is more fucking cringy? Like, Norwegian black metal or, like, fucking, like, just harsh noise performance? Like, from an outsider's view.
See, that's kind of hard because, like, noise performances could be, like, entertaining even to people that don't listen to noise. But, like, I feel like, personally, I think that speed metal is pretty fucking cringy. Because, like, or power metal, not speed metal. Like, well, it's the same thing. Like, power metal is very cringy to me because it's so the opposite of what I imagine metal being. You know, it's like, it's so pretty and beautiful and like there's not really a speck of dust on it. You know what I mean? Like it makes me think of like a clean white Mercedes Benz driving through like a ghetto.
And it's like reality sucks so fucking bad, but you had to make up some other fucking shit about fighting dragons and shit. Like it's like, to me, I don't know.
Well,
like,
that's not really fair because I mean Rush and shit were like Dio and Rush and shit were making songs about trees talking and shit. So
I don't really care for Dio or Rush.
And I'm just saying, like, you can't really say that like speed metal is bad because of the content like that.
Oh, I don't know. I just can't take it seriously because one, it sounds like video game music. Two, it's like it doesn't sound heavy or brutal. It just sounds triumphant. Like, okay, every song you're winning a fucking battle or you're fighting a fucking battle. It sounds like backdrop music to like Helm's Deep getting sieged. Okay, cool.
Why can you take fucking or why can you take like Viking metal then?
I really,
you know what I'm saying? Because like Viking metal still has that like LARP factor to it. You know, like Glory Hammer and like pirate metal, like fucking Ailstorm and stuff. Like it's they all kind of fall under the same of like niche metal.
I guess because like I guess a lot of the like Norwegian black metal and like the fucking Viking metal, it doesn't sound the same way power metal does. Like power metal, I don't know how to put it. It just sounds annoyingly triumphant, whereas those other ones, like, I don't know.
It's it's permanent victory music.
I don't know. Like, I guess it's just me. I guess it's me being a little fucking picky little bitch. But like, to me, it just sounds different. Like, there's a little more on the brutality spectrum. It's like Norwegian whatever the hell melodic metal whatever is just a little bit better than fucking power metal. I don't know why.
I think Norwegian black metal is just good. Like,
well, Viking metal. Let me put it that way. I think Viking metal is better than power metal.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think, but that I don't know. it's weird. I feel like Viking metal is better because it's heavier. You know, like power metal is such the lightest fucking metal. It's such the most milk toast I can think of.
That's
Like
what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, even fucking Black Sabbath has songs that are darker than that. You know,
Yeah. It's like,
I mean, excuse me. Well, Black Sabbath is a dark ass band, but I'm saying like in context of like how like the content of the lyrics and shit, it's still just as bright, but it sounds dark as fuck.
oh yeah. I mean, they have some haunting ass songs and everything. It's just like the scales that are used. I think it's kind of like blackened death metal. Like after a while, you just get sick of hearing the same fucking scales. And you know what's fucked up is that Viking metal uses all the same scales, but to me they just sound like better scales.
Right. No, I feel that. It's being used in a better way, maybe.
I don't even know about that. Yeah. It's just that the scales that they use sound better. It's like the harmonic minor scale versus the fucking like
Egyptian minor scale.
Well, I mean, both are minor scales. I'm trying to think of like some like fucking Mixolydian scale or something. I think is what a lot of power metal uses. And that just sounds like too upbeat.
Yeah, I feel that. I think that's one of the reasons I was never really into metalcore either, is because it's just such a bright genre of that is like shadowed by like such a gigantic monster. You can't really pay attention to it.
There's not enough dissonance in it. Like,
agreed. Yeah, agreed.
There's some metalcore bands that can do dissonance pretty fucking well.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like you get into like your August Burns Red and shit. I don't know. Honestly, as in terms of melodies and everything, August Burns Red ain't that fucking bad metalcore. I'm trying to think of like some really awful fucking metalcore. I mean, as I Lay Dying is like some basic bitch shit, but they're good basic bitch shit.
Like, you can't really say anything bad about like The Devil Wears Prada either, because The Devil Wears Prada had some pretty heavy fucking songs.
Yeah, they were on the prettier end though. They
were definitely on the prettier end, don't get me wrong, but like Bullet for My Valentine, they were like probably one of the prettiest fucking metalcore bands.
Oh yeah,
no. Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh my god, fuck Avenged Sevenfold.
So great. Avenged Sevenfold's like after their fucking Seven Trumpet album, they just were like, nah, we're just gonna not do anything heavy anymore.
Dude, tell me why the fuck I hate Avenged Sevenfold, because all they do is the when all I love Duran Gray, and all they do is like.
I think it's because Duran Gray has more musical talent, in my opinion. Like they might still do the same thing, but like they have a structure to them that makes their shit more operatic and like cinematic than Avenged Sevenfold. Avenged Sevenfold to me always sounds like an action movie, where like Duran Gray can sound like a horror movie, a drama movie, an action movie, and a comedy all wrapped into one.
Exactly. Yeah, they have.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they have more depth and like layers to them than just like, oh, we're gonna do guitar solo, breakdown. Okay, back to the chorus. Okay, now the end of the song. You know, it's way different with Duran Gray, in my opinion, because they have more orchestral ability than I think most metalcore bands do.
Oh yeah, better orchestration and everything. Because they'll go into those crazy parts, and then just out of nowhere, it'll sound like you're in some fucking Edo period sauna.
Yeah, have you dug deep into Duran Gray's like first album, like Gauze or whatever?
I need to.
It's Visual Kai, which is like a look it up on Wikipedia, and then we'll end the show here.
Isn't Visual Kai basically like Japanese drag?
Yeah, it's pretty much the scene kid scene in Japanese.
Okay, yeah. Makeup, elaborate hairstyles, and flamboyant costumes.
It's basically glam rock for Japanese people.
Androgynous aesthetics. Yeah. Okay.
Type in go to Google and type in actually go back one, and then where it says where you typed in Visual Kai, put in Duran Gray. Okay, that first picture.
Yeah. Okay.
Not that one. Keep going. Wait, go back up. This the first picture right there on the right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like a fucking 200 by 200 picture.
There we go.
There you go. So this is Visual Kai. So like the thing with their first album was they still had a lot of heavy influence, but Visual Kai is kind of like the glam metal / emo of Japanese people.
This is where we got cybergoth from, honestly.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Shit,
okay.
I mean, just watch the Zan music video and tell me that isn't like cybergoth.
Yeah. I mean, I love it. I love this shit.
Yeah, I think it's dope. I think see, and I think that's the biggest difference between Visual Kai and glam metal is that glam metal really tried, like, I don't know, glam metal just sucked. Like the music just sucked.
Oh, dude, glam metal was just dick rock. I mean, really.
Oh yeah, and you know, like Duran Gray this is like pop. It's like K-pop, but it's metal influenced. You know. Yeah. So go and listen to some of their older stuff too, and you'll see what I mean by like all of the influences orchestral. Even their like lighter music like Cage is just fantastic.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if any of them have last names.
Yeah, I wonder if that's all their stage names.
Yeah, I looked it up on Wikipedia, and none of them have their like real names on it. So I don't know if that's just like a thing. But yeah.
Well,
oh, by the way, since we're still on Duran Gray, really quick, I looked up Kyo, the singer, right? And I went through his little history, and basically it said that when he was in high school, he saw a magazine with one of these bands on it, and he immediately wanted to be a rock star. So nice. he made his parents buy him a guitar. Like a real like the band that he like his favorite band's signature guitar, realized how hard it was to play guitar, and then just gave up and went on vocals.
That's fucking great.
Now, who does that sound like to you? JR definitely fucking was like, instruments are hard, but my voice is nice.
Yep. Yep.
No offense, Jay. I love you, buddy.
That's great.
Okay. I think it is. Oh no, you pulled that thing. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, real quick, look what I found. So we got a political spectrum going here. So we have centrists, third age elves, think they're the wisest and fairest of all beings, checked out of geopolitics, stuck in the past, just out to feast and sing. So they're a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
We got dwarves on the hard left, the authoritarian left. Organized workers, collectivists who worship dead bearded men, love mining, subaltern vibes, insular and hierarchical.
Yeah.
Hobbits, which are the anarcho-communist side, communes with no government. What was that?
This would be us.
Yeah, communes with no real government or class structure. Oh, but they got social structure. They may as well have a fucking caste system.
They might as well have a fucking government.
Only work. I feel like the most they have is like a governor. Only work is organic gardening, hobbies, beer, weed, and vibing. Only claim to fame is destroying emblem of centralized power. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So alt-right, we got orcs, complete worship of a strong ruler, only interested in manufacturing war and eating meat, effective breeders and hardworking slaves. Get the job done, God-fearing. And then fucking right-wing libertarian, we got easily seduced by gold jewelry men. Think they're free but always submitting to a lord. Looked down on by centrists, elves. Collects weapons and names them. Short lifespan.
Yes, that is absolutely true. Wait, you know what's funny is that they say men have short lifespans, but they still like grow to be 300 or some shit.
Certain of them. I don't think all men do they?
I know Aragon lived to be like 200.
Yeah, but I thought that was because of something else. I thought that was...
No, he's not like a half. He's not like a half breed or anything like that. So,
huh. I thought that was because of some elven shit. Oh no, he didn't go. He stayed in Minas Tirith, didn't he?
Yeah, he stayed in Minas Tirith, but his wife was. But no, hold on. The girl, the elven girl, was the one that was losing her immortality because she was like in love with a man.
Right. I wonder if being around her added
like
to his lifespan.
Yeah, maybe they like split the lifespan because I think when they mate, like they're mated for life. So when he dies, she dies.
Yeah, we got to look that. We should do some Lord of the Rings lore sometime.
Yeah, you mean again? Yeah, Lord of the Rings episode 2, bro.
Yeah, deep dive.
Lord of the Rings episode 2, the 2 games. Whatever, I don't know, fucking 2 what? The 2 punks. There you go. That's it.
Yeah. I like that.
Lord of the Rings episode 2, the 2 punks.
Yes. Let's make it happen.
Fellowship of the Punks is shit. We're gonna rename that other one, dude. It's gonna be Fellowship of the Punks.
I'm down. Yes.
That's dope. Return of the Punks, dude. That's the last one.
Anyway, yeah,
oh, dude.
Good.
I have to piss so bad.
Oh well, fucking go do that. Good fucking show.
Yeah, dude, that was fun.
What was that?
We have to continue this.
Yeah, we got to keep this shit rolling. What was that?
No, I laughed. Hold on, 2 seconds. Let me go piss because I really have to pee. Don't end it yet. Hold up.
God damn it.
Sorry, my bad. Okay, I feel better now. Now we can end it.
Okay. Well, what was your favorite segment?
Oh, dude, that fucking oh my god, hold on. What do we do? Oh, the gorillas, dude. That fucking conspiracy shit was fun.
That conspiracy thing was fun.
That was really stupid. We really need to go back to that website and read some more of that guy's shit, because that like I hope he's not some crazy dude to be like, you believe my cult bullshit, now you must die.
Dude, let's just do a deep dive on that for an episode one day.
It's a really creepy that, like, it's a NeoCities account, you know? And it seems like it's been there for a minute.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh, another good one was the fucking the sperm donor guy. That was funny as shit.
That shit is wild.
550 fucking kids, bro. Can you imagine that?
Yeah. That, like I said, that has to be... I mean, he's got some fetish for that shit. Like, he really... Yeah, gets off to that... Well, obviously he gets off to that shit.
He gets off to the fact that he's gonna be a father without being the father.
Yeah. God damn. That's so fucked up. After we get off of here, I'm playing the Resident Evil 4 remake. Have you gotten in on that yet? Not at all.
I've been playing, I was playing the open beta for Diablo 4.
Ooh. What do you think
of it? It's really fucking good. Like, the story is good so far. But you only got to play up to level 25.
Okay. Well, that sounds dope as...
I've been watching some people play the Resident Evil 4 remake, and I actually watched a video last night of all of the redesigns for the characters and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Some of them are fucking insane looking now.
Yeah, it's
like that centipede dude. He looks even creepier now.
Dude, what I like about the remake is that they redid some of like the level layout, so you can't just run through it straight off of memory. Like, a lot of it is spatially different like, I can't describe it. Like, yeah, things are the same.
Oh no, I have seen a little bit of it, and it looked like I saw somebody start it, and they like walked forward, and I'm like, that doesn't look like the wooded area that I'm used to, you know?
Yeah, the whole game is like that. Like, it's the same but different. And you know, honestly, I don't know how to feel about the whole like being able to move while shooting, because like, yeah, that was a huge annoying impediment in the original game. But
it added a little bit of difficulty though.
Yeah, like to me, the whole. What's that?
Added a challenge.
Yeah, well, not even that. To me, it's like it added to the horror because half of it is like, do I run or do I fight and make a stand?
Okay, but if you don't run and you try to make a stand and something could come up behind you, you don't even know it.
Yeah. And what's crazy is that nowadays you can like roll out of the way, or not roll out of the way, but you can like do all kinds of shit and get out of the way real quick. Like you spin around so quickly and move around, and Leon's agility is so great. In the old game, if something was coming at you head on, if you didn't do that spin around dynamic real quick and run, aka hit back and B and then hit forward and B, like you were just fucked, because like the farthest you could go, or the fastest you could go backwards was just walking really like baby steps backwards.
Yeah. Like he's like nudging backwards opposed to running forward.
Yeah, so like most of the time what's funny is like if you open up a door and there's like a chainsaw guy or something, it's better to just run forward before his chainsaw comes down and run behind him.
Which actually kind of makes no sense, because before it was like you don't want to go it or else he's gonna just cut your fucking head off immediately.
Oh, dude, the chainsaw guy was bullshit in the original game because he basically just had a hitbox where like his arms didn't even have to do anything. If you just come within a certain like foot of him, you're like just dead.
Yeah, you're fucking gone.
I love it. I don't know. I like both of them in their own right now. Like I could still go back and play the original because it plays as a completely different game. So I like that the original is complete, or that the new one, the remake, is a full-on remake. I like it. I'm enjoying it.
I bought the Resident Evil 2 remake.
So fucking good.
I got bored and started playing Final Fantasy 14.
Oh man, it's honestly, Resident Evil 2 was hard to find some of the certain things, like more so than others. Like the scavenging part was tough.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that or if I just got bored with it. I don't know. It's weird. I'm in a very weird mood with video games right now where I feel like there's nothing that I want to play. And I've played all the games that I've, throughout my entire life so many times that, like, I get bored playing them now. So, like, until something, like, really, really spectacular comes out, I don't think I'm going to be buying anything too much.
It took me a while to get into Elden Ring because it's so fucking hard, but once you know the basic, like, okay, I gotta go out and find these stones, and these stones are my currency, and that's basically it, and you can run past everything until you actually want to fight shit.
That's my problem with Elden Ring is that, like, I already played Dark Souls, and I don't feel like playing open world Dark Souls, Like, I didn't really like Dark Souls to begin with.
So well, yeah, you're just gonna hate it then.
Yeah, just like I don't want to play Dark Souls open world.
Yeah, it's a little easier than Dark Souls though, but yeah, I don't know. It's still fucking hard as fuck, and there's still a lot of bullshit. What I hate is like I like it and I hate it. There's so much invisible shit that you only find out by other people fucking up and finding it accidentally and sharing it online.
I love that. That was one of the coolest things about the Soul series was like that little message thing that you can do where you're like, hey, there's a weapon over here, don't forget it, Yeah. Or hey, there's an enemy around this corner, beware.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of used to Bloodborne where just you get none of that. Like you get this little ghost that hands you a message that's like it's like a sentence long and that's it. Yeah, and then after that,
Bloodborne does that too.
Yeah, so I was saying, Bloodborne just leaves you on your own.
Yeah, Bloodborne just, like, watches, like, you can watch people fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
okay, I think that's it for this episode.
Yeah, man, good episode. Fucking thank you all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't liked and subscribed already.
Yeah, please check us out on various fucking social media sites. And we are also on Spotify, I think. I don't know. I have to see if I re-upped that. If not, then we'll be on Spotify again shortly.
Cool.
We have a couple more episodes that we got on the back burner. We're just trying to get stuff back up and running, so you guys know we're alive. Just busy as fuck.
Yeah, busy as fuck. Life has been kicking in the balls a lot lately.
You asked me earlier what I've been listening to, and I didn't even answer it.
Yeah.
I said Primitive Man, and then you were just like, well, let me tell you something, Mike.
Yeah, well, I mean, you said Primitive Man and Full of Hell and all that, but what have you been listening to? Just name a couple bands.
But I mean, mainly I've just been listening to like old school hip hop, really, like some Wu-Tang and like Raekwon and shit. But for some reason, I got into a kick of like musical theater.
Oh God, why?
I don't know why. I don't know, dude. Like something clicked in me where I was watching somebody talk about Sweeney Todd, and I was like, I've never actually seen Sweeney Todd, so I actually watched it, and I'm like, wow, this is actually really fucking good. And like now it's like I started watching other fucking regular Broadway shows like The Producers and like Rent and fucking like Miss Saigon and shit.
Oh my God, I can't do musicals.
I don't know. It's a different breed of theater, man. I don't know.
Yeah, not my thing. Fucking, I don't know. It's like I can't. To me, it's like pick one. Like, is it going to be a concert, and is it going to be like you're going to play me some shit, or is it going to be like, I don't like people randomly breaking out into song. Like that's why I don't like opera either. Like,
Well, the thing is that there aren't. My thing is like I've been realizing that I like a lot of Sondheim, and one thing with Sondheim is that like he doesn't usually just make people break out into song. Most of the time, the music's already going. Like most of the fucking play is just the music. When they stop and they start talking about something and then break into song, it's very rare that it happens like that. Yeah. It's not like West Side Story where it's like, I feel like I must sing,
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's like, I don't know, seeing a bunch of people choreographed singing together like that, I don't know. It's like just not my thing. I'm not into like the Broadway stuff. Never been into.
I don't like the dancing. I don't really like the choreography of the dancing and shit. Like the dancing I could do without, but like the acting and stuff is what I really like. Because like think about the mental capacity you need in order to keep your time with the music, remember your lines, and remember what notes you're supposed to hit. Like it's that. I think that's what gets me about musical theater is like when the actors are actually good, it gets so fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Personally, that's all. But I've been like working on a death metal musical.
Oh God, do it.
Yeah. I was just kind of fucking with it a little bit. All right, well, we're the Podunk Punks, boys. Peoples, lovers, and peoples and friends.
And ex-lovers. No one gets away from the Podunk Punks.
Nobody gets away from it. We're like a herpes sore.
Oh God. Yeah.
Like the best kind of herpes sore, like the one on your lip that everyone can see.
Only the best. Only just primo herpes sore.
Primo herp sore, bro.
That's a good fucking grindcore band name.
Primo herp sore.
Anyway, thanks for coming out. Like our shit, subscribe, take it easy. Love you.
Later.